The New York Knicks host the San Antonio Spurs on Monday Night Basketball. Really? What is up, San Antonio Spurs fans and New York Knicks fans? Welcome to TSR Sports, where I'll be doing a live play-by-play for tonight's game, live scoreboard, hopefully a fun, interactive chat, and hopefully the streak breaks for me as a San Antonio Spurs fan, as I've noticed over the last week. When I call the games, they play fairly bad, and when I'm just watching and not calling them, they're actually, they won a game, and they went to overtime with the Nets yesterday, so I don't know what's going on. My kryptonite? Hopefully not. That was a bit of a pattern last year. When I called the games, they lost. When I didn't, they won. What the heck? What is up with that? Hopefully that does not continue, and get a Spurs win tonight, and hopefully a good game. Good game would be great. Yes, Zachary, what's going on? I am the head coach of the New York Giants. Yeah. No, I think Joe Judge is coming back. I'll have a year of troll videos to make, that's for sure. Jay Money, what's going on? Thank you for the lineups for both teams tonight. Murray Walker, Primo, KBD, Pirtle. That's the lineup that started yesterday, I believe, against the Nets. Played fairly well. Joshua Primo had a rough game, but he's a rookie, and he hit a big three near the end, so he wasn't afraid to keep shooting. Zachary, I did hit go live. Yes, R.I.P. Bob Saget. And a ton of celebrities, really, over the last week and a half. I can't even keep track anymore. Sports athletes, celebrities, just one after another. YouTube's doing YouTube things. All right, what's going on, part-time Spurs fan? First name, last name. You like changing your channel name every week, don't you? I got one better, Rich. Every game I've gone to this season has been an L. Oh, snap. Seriously, dude? Every game's been a loss? Dang, that kind of hurts. It kills. Good evening. Go Spurs, go. Cowboy X Factor. That is Becky Hammond, who I'll pretty much only be able to have up for the rest of the season because she's going off to Vegas. Let's look at all the injuries tonight. Kelvin Johnson, Trey Jones, Doug McDermott, Devin Vassell, Derek White, Thaddeus Young, Jacques Landale are all out for the Spurs. Landale's out with back spasms. Ryan Aristotelicanio is out. Derek Rose and Kemba Walker. Jacques Landale is out with back spasms. Are you serious? The 26-year-old rookie for the Spurs who's showed moments here and there. Now he's out. That means we've got Drew Eubanks and Jakob Poeltl. I expect Julius Randle to have a huge game. It would be crazy, Mike. For those, if there's any Knicks fans in the chat, I'm also, fortunately or unfortunately, a New York Giants fan, and I do also New York Giants content on the channel. I troll the team now. Occasionally there'll be a serious video. My Fire Joe Judge petition is a serious video. The clip of Jake Fromm throwing his first touchdown yesterday is serious, but there's nothing really positive to say about the team, and I try to have some fun. I was like, the only way I can cover this darn team is just to goof on them because they're a train wreck right now. They've been a train wreck the last 5 years. We 1-5. Are we 1-5 in the last 5 games? Damn, it's your boy Rico. I don't know if we're doing that bad. Did you brain Flores? Wait, what? Brian Flores got fired. I think I may have heard that. A lot of coaches got fired today. Tracy, what's up? Go Spurs, go. Jack's Corey, what's up? Hey, Rich, I think I got... I'm currently in my room alone. Thanks for doing the stream to bring me some entertainment. Feel better, man. Hopefully it's the new version, because I hear that one's not too bad and doesn't last very long. So hopefully, if anybody has it, you got the weak version that's easily spreading like peanut butter and jelly, but not doing so much damage, it sounds like. Doug McDermott probably... Okay, is cleared. What's going on, Yesurski? Man, I can only hope. I'm excited for the NFL playoffs. I'll watch it. I won't call it live, but you know what? Maybe I'll do what I did with... For the folks that are in here early, I did bring back TSR shorts, but not like you guys saw earlier where the channel was just, I was on some crazy hiatus. It's TSR sports shorts, so they're going to be sports-related videos only and be under a minute. Today, or yesterday, put up the video of Jake Fromm throwing up his first touchdown. Maybe I'll put a quick clip of my Mustang, since you guys have been asking about it. Maybe the one where I blow the banner off the wall, that seemed to be one people liked. If I ever get my 6-pack, I'll put up a short of that. Good luck, Rich. Heck, even a 4-pack. I do plan on shooting a short video of me throwing down a dunk since everybody keeps saying you want to see it. And so I'll put that up as long as I can still dunk. I'll be 45 this year, so who knows. But they'll be sports-related only. First name, last, Phil, I haven't really done... I knew he was coming back, but it's not set in stone he's back. They could fire him tomorrow. Next video, Ron Jeremy pulls a Jake Fromm and does a quarterback sneak. Oh my... That game was terrible yesterday. Ghost Player 316, what's going on? Lonnie Walker is starting. Big, yeah, I can't believe the Steelers. There was a lot of crazy games. I did not stay up for the Chargers and the Raiders. I was exhausted. I stayed up really late Saturday night and went to bed, or got up early Sunday. So by the time Sunday night rolled around, a buddy of mine who's a Raiders fan asked me if I wanted to watch a game with him. And that game to get over to like midnight, I would have never made it. But apparently, it's a crazy ending. The caveat is I don't really care about either team, so I would have been watching them and like woo, but not really. You guys know how it is. The 12 straight points line. Yeah, we've had some guys go off in the first quarter. It kills. And congratulations, Jack Gordon and the Steelers. Devin Vassell had a couple games before he went out where he was going off for like 10 to 15 points in the first quarter. Lonnie went off for 12 points in the first quarter yesterday. And then both players kind of cooled down after that hot start. I don't know why our guys just can't keep it going throughout the whole game sometimes. Malongo, what's up? Go Spurs, go. And the parody free throw. I should do a parody free throw. You know, I could do a video making fun of the Spurs free throw shooting. It wouldn't be that hard because the free throw shooting sucks. The Spurs fan, they have a huge game. Yeah, they do. Grizzlies, they beat the Lakers, right? The Lakers right now are a good team, but I think when they play a team like the Grizzlies or the Suns or the Warriors, I just don't think they're not going to be good enough to go all the way. Unless they make a whole bunch of trades and get rid of Russell Westbrook, that marriage is not working right now. Playmaker Gita, what was with the Raiders? Correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure last night I was casually watching the game. They went for it on fourth down at their own 18-yard line. Tell me that didn't happen, but I'm pretty sure it did. I have no idea, to be honest with you, in the Super Bowl. The easy pick from the NFC would be the Green Bay Packers. But it seems like every year they're one of the best, if not the best teams in the NFC. And boop, they get not. Oh, sorry, Becky Hammond. Becky, say hi to the crowd, by the way. Does everybody know how you're doing? Yep, go Spurs, go. All right. By the way, if you haven't hit the thumbs up, please do so. It does help the channel. Fast, free, fun, nutritious, and delicious. And as always, go Spurs, go! The Packers, I feel like a fun Super Bowl would be the Packers versus the Chiefs. You got the young and Patrick Mahomes and Aaron Rodgers maybe finally passing the torch one more time, although that was kind of the Super Bowl last year with Tom Brady and Patrick Mahomes. So I don't know. I don't know, because the playoffs are such a weird, anything can happen. I'm a New York Giants fan. Their last two Super Bowls, nobody was predicting them to win a Super Bowl. So if you get hot in the playoffs, the Raptors, sorry, I know number two's on that team, when they won a few years back, granted, the team they're playing was just riddled with injuries, but they won in just getting hot at the right time, staying healthy, keeping players out of the health and safety protocol. Anything's possible. Anything. The Raiders are going for the tie. Oh, I heard something weird about some calls in that game. All right. Grizzlies are pretty nice. Ja is a good player. It's where we go. I didn't know you were a Packer fan. All right. Spurs getting called out now. Jakob Pertl coming out. KBD. Keita Buckets. Diop. DeJounte Murray. Joshua Primo. You know, credit to Joshua Primo. He had a not so good shooting performance last night or yesterday afternoon. And he was still firing away. He's going to make mistakes. He's going to have rough games. He's had a rough stretch recently. But he still looks confident out there. And that's, that takes something. We've seen a lot. Our own Lonnie Walker, we can tell when he's down and the confidence not there and he stops shooting. Derek White, when he was off to that miserable start to start the year, you could see at times he was hesitating. But Joshua Primo was just still farming away. I think he went like 3 for 15 yesterday. It was not a good game. But you know what? If that doesn't faze him at all, that's a good sign, Spurs fans. A 19-year-old being resilient to just an atrocious shooting performance and still shooting and hitting a big three at the end to help send it to overtime. Didn't we steal a chip from them? Who, Cortez? I don't know if you're talking to me. That's very vague. I don't know who and what sport we're still talking about. Joshua Primo is starting. All right, Omar Eastwood, show you the game. The game! Boop, boop. All right. Young Stingray, what's going on? Fiesta Spurs versus the worst team in New York City Knicks. The Knicks aren't that bad this year, though. Aren't the Knicks actually kind of 500-ish last I checked? The Spurs did beat the Knicks in the NBA Finals back in, was that our first one? 98, 99? I think it was our first one. Primo, KBD, Pirtle, Walker, and Murray. Uh, yeah, why not? Three guards, a forward, and a center. Sounds about right. What's up, B-Town Breakdown? I was thinking of you today, man. Not in a weird way. But I was looking at your channel, Barrett, Randall, Robinson, Burks, Fournier. I know you've been working a lot. And I looked at your channel, I was like, dang, he hasn't been doing much content lately because I know you've been so busy. And I get it, man. I've been streaming a little less here. I'm not doing 4 Spurs games a week. I'm certainly not doing 5. I've cut it down to 3 live streams max a week, 4 games. I am streaming 4 times this week. Thursday night, I will be doing a mid-season report card as Wednesday will be the 41st game for the Spurs. So SSPN, Spurs Sports Program Network will be on, and for the first time ever, Spurs Tube TV will be joining me. Rob from there, so that's awesome. But I get we're just the hours, Bobby, and I've been putting a lot of time into my music channel. My friends, I finished the song I've been working on for the last couple of weeks. Put it all together today. Love how it came out. Extremely catchy the first minute and a half, and then goes, I don't know, deathcore, metalcore, or just really heavy the last 30 seconds. The video, I got to shoot the video. I got to write it. That's going to take some time to edit. I'm off for 4 days for MLK's weekend, and I hope to have the video up on TSR Music at some point, but it's going to be controversial, it's going to be funny, and I just hope it doesn't get kicked off of YouTube, but if it does, it does. It is what it is. Knicks are 11th seed. Oh, really? Huh. The Nets continuously offered. Yeah, they did, Big Sean. I watched the game. Even though I didn't call, I watched the whole game. I flip-flopped a little back and forth on the Giants, but I watched 90% of that Spurs game, especially I didn't miss 1 minute of overtime, and missed free throws. Maybe that game doesn't go in overtime. We missed, what, 3 or 4 free throws to start the game. It was terrible. It is what it is. Dude, Devontae Kaycock, our man Kaycock, man, he was ferocious in the paint yesterday. He could carve out a role maybe on this team at some point. We need big guys that can rebound, and he dunked the thunder dunk of justice with anger. I mean, righteous fury. I loved it. Players are on the court, and away we go. Let's get a Spurs win tonight. Dang it. That's Hoagland. Is the network not working? The current, yeah. I don't know. I got to see Jake Fromm's touchdown, but the Giants are. Don't get me started. Don't get me started. Robinson, not that Robinson, but Mr. Robinson wins the jump ball versus the Spurs. Jakob Poeltl, and we're off and running. Julius Randle. He'll be guarded by KBD in this game. I expect Randall to have a big game, but you never know. Drops it off to Evan Fournier. Back to Randall, who's now guarded by Joshua Primo. Pulls up over him, and first buckets of the game to Julius Randle. What's up, Caleb 5? Thank you for stopping in. Nice part-time Spurs fan. I'd actually look at Devontae Kaycock. He looks legit. Lonnie gets into the paint. Pull-up jumper is good, and Lonnie off to another good start, much like he was the other night. I keep saying night. It was yesterday afternoon. Yeah, Melistic. That's the nature of the beast with sports. Just crazy. Randall, guarded by DeJounte Murray now, thinks about a 3, pulls it down. Double clutch, pulls up. Front rim, no good. Robinson with the rebound. Double clutch from him, and he throws it up and in. Knicks up 4-2. Spurs team is son of a... Bobo. I like the little I've seen with Kaycock, and Jakob Poeltl turns over the ball, and the Knicks got a 3-on-1 fast break, and up for the dunk and block. RJ Barrett gets blocked by block of Poeltl. Thunder block of justice. Get that out of here. No. Randall passes it to Lonnie Walker. He's not on your team, but I'm okay with that. Walker sprints up into the paint, throws it up, rolls off the rim, no good. And I think we're going to have a blocking foul on Alec Burks, excuse me. Lonnie might be going the line. 10.5 to go. Knicks up 4-2. Oh, Bobby, I got a new. Oh, nice. Oh, then your priorities are really going to change because you were already busy working 100 hours a week. I expect to see you very little on the YouTubes, but you know what? I get it. So I thought you went on your first date yesterday. How do you have a girlfriend already? Not the first. I mean, congratulations, but are you guys already going steady after 1? No judgment. Lonnie has all 4 of the Spurs points. He scored all 4 of the Spurs, or all 12 of the Spurs points yesterday against the Nets. Go, Lonnie, go. Zach Collins, Cortez. I don't know when in the world Zach Collins is coming back. Lonnie go 25, 3, and 4 yesterday. Maybe I read that wrong. Maybe somebody said you had a G. Gibless, what's going on? Yes, we do need him on the floor. I just missed the shot by the Knicks, but it was no good. DeJounte Murray with the ball brings it up the floor, gets into the paint, back out to KBD, but it's a turnover, and now a foul on KBD. And that's one thing I'll say. With so many guys out, I feel like DeJounte Murray is trying to do a little too much. His shooting metrics are down. His turnovers are up. He's got to trust in his team, even though there's some guys out there he doesn't play with on the regular. Ah, all right, Bobby, I didn't know that. No idea, Ashley. No idea. Bobby's a magnet. All right, I thought this was somebody like new. I was like, that's all right. So you guys have. It's not a long distance, is it? Knicks ball, and that layup is extremely short by Fournier, but the huge putback and dunk by Mitchell Robinson. It is 6-4. It's in New York, Robert. New York. Caps, I feel like a lot of big guys kill us, and that's a timeout by Pop. He's already not liking what he's seeing. Lonnie talking to Josh Primo, right? Josh, it's easy to say Josh Primo over Joshua. Zach will be back Christmas 2023. Gosh, that's not funny. That's not a knock to you. Who the heck knows what's going on with Zach Collins? Okay, 20. That's not too bad. That's actually 20 minutes is really good. The previous one was what, 2 hours? But yeah, I expect to see you on Very Little Bob on YouTube, Bobby. I mean, and the same thing would happen to me if I met somebody, which believe me, I'm trying, and I've gone on dates here and there, but nothing's really come out of it. Maybe I'm just too picky. I know I'm picky. I don't know how that would affect the channel because I'm only streaming 3 times a week during the week, so I would probably try to still navigate things around, I don't know. I've been in a serious relationship since I've started the channel in April 2019. Dang, my last serious relationship was 2018. Well, at least I've had this to keep me busy, I guess. Wow. Now you are out. That's too bad. How hyped was the Spurs finals versus? I don't remember if it was hyped or not. How did Klay Thompson do, by the way? I'm playing on like 3 teams a week. That's it. She's only 20 minutes away. You're gonna be seeing her every other day, dude. If things get serious, trust me. Are you still working 60 hours a week, man? I hate that's LJ. That's Greg Popovich. Yeah, that game was rough yesterday, man. I really thought we were going to get the win. But the Nets, I mean, there's too much firepower on the Nets. And I'm hoping yesterday's game doesn't spill over into this game. And what I mean by that is hopefully the Spurs aren't tired. Now, the benefit to having that yesterday game early is they'll have a little bit more time to recover, but it was an overtime game, so time will tell. Klay at 17? All right. Or 12, or the poster? What? Milango, that's what I'm saying. We do need to get me a Mrs. TSR. It's tough living in Connecticut. A buddy of mine when I moved here said this state sucks for trying to date, and so many, it's the dating scene has been I dated a heck of a lot more when I lived in Virginia than I do now. It's obviously Virginia's a bigger state, but still, just girls. I mean, locally in Virginia, I many more opportunities. I was going on a lot more dates, and up here it's been just. Ugh. Never say never, Robert, but not likely. Spurs ball, 9:38 to go in the first quarter. DeJounte Murray into the paint, going to throw up the high layup, and it's going to go in. We are tied. It's not on the scoreboard. 6-all. RJ Barrett's been kind of quiet so far to start the game. He has the ball right now. Guarded by Lonnie Walker. Pick and roll. Pull-up jumper. Back rim, no good. DeJounte Murray with the board. Caps, all things considered, yes. Abe Jimenez, what's going up? Thank you for stopping in. Spurs ball down the other end. DeJounte's just going to launch the 3 off the rim, no good. Falls into the hands of KBD, back to Lonnie Walker. Walker pull-up jumper is in and out. Berger and Evan Fournier with the rebound. He'll bring it up for the New York Knickerbockers. That's right, I said the whole name. Randall in the post. Back out. Fournier for 3. Swish. And it's 6-9. 6-9. Is Luka Samanic on the active New York Knicks roster? I thought he was still with their G League. Primo, pull-up jumper from the line, no good. And we're going to have a foul. If I didn't have a pension with my job, I would move out of Connecticut, but the pension's keeping me here, and it sucks. Yep, the old In-N-Out Burger, Nanamio 94. I'm sure I said that wrong. Nanimo. Walker, baseline 3 off the DeJounte dish is a brick. RJ Barrett with the rebound. 8.5 minutes to go in the first Q. Barrett passes it out, and a 3 is off the rim by Randall. Jakob Poeltl with the rebound, and Mitchell Robinson just flops out of bounds. I don't know if he was hitting the junk, but he just went out. Spurs got numbers 5 on 4. KBD wide open for a baseline 3. No good. And the man that went down gets the rebound. Randall brings out the floor for the Knicks. Back out to Evan Fournier. Fournier for 3. Rim no good. KBD with the rebound. Jeez. Nick, I'm trying to remember who got the first basket. Lonnie Walker got the first one for the Knicks, but I don't remember who scored first. I feel like the Knicks, or for the Spurs, I think the Knicks scored first. Lonnie Walker does not play on the Knicks. And DeJounte Murray goes down after another foul on the Knicks. Third foul on the Knicks with 7:50 to go. What's going on, Jamal? Jacques Landale is out because of back spasms. Doug McDermott is out. I think he's still reconditioning. So I don't know when the Spurs are off tomorrow. I think Doug Keldon could be back as early as Wednesday, but I wouldn't hold my breath. Spurs ball, DeJounte Murray out in three-point land. Pick and roll with Jakob Poeltl. Not much of a pick, not much of a roll. Back to Primo. Primo, pull up from the free throw line is good. All right, Joshua Primo hits his first shot today. Yeah, Cortez worked very short on personnel. It's not that he's playing Joshua Primo because he pretty much has to now. He's running out of players. Fournier drives baseline, launches it way out. Nice save by Alec Burks. Burks drives, pull-up baseline jumper is no good, and the ball falls into the hands of Lonnie Walker as we got 7-11, open 24-7 left on the clock. Lonnie into the paint, the runner is good. Spurs take the lead 10-9. What's up, Ishan, a.k.a. Ishan Robinson? Thank you for stopping in. 6:55 to go in the first quarter. Hope you're doing well. McDermott's clear. Thank you, J Money. I had a feeling he'd be back soon. Julius Randle gets the ball swatted out and knocked out of bounds. Nice defense by Joshua Primo. It'll be Spurs ball. Randle, that's right. Thank you. Caps, I agree. There's some Spurs fans are saying he's a bust or other things. I'm like, he's in his first year. He's 19. I don't know what you're expecting. Devin is going to be on their play. If Devin Vassell can turn into a Klay Thompson type of player, I am all in. But he's not there yet. He is not the Jedi yet. Drew Eubanks has checked in for the Spurs. They'll get the ball around to Primo. Primo baseline, whips into KBD. KBD with the layup, and it's good. Spurs up 12-9, and I forget this dude's name checked in. Johnson. I forgot his first name, though. But we got a Johnson, but not Keldon on the floor. The guy we just signed to the 10-day contract that played for the Nets, and now we have a foul, and that's an offensive foul as Johnson takes the charge. What's the dude's first name? Crom! I can't remember my Johnson's first name. What's up, Jonathan Pena? Hey, Dad, what? No long live the Judge! No long live Joe Judge! Lakers aren't getting Derek unless we're getting Tyler Johnson. Thank you. I couldn't remember his freaking name. I was like, Tom Johnson? It's not unusual. Okay, that's not the same thing. Murray out, three-point land, 8 on the shot clock. Drives into the paint. Pull-up jumper is good. Spurs up 14-9 with 5:53 to go. Tyler Johnson. Thank you, guys. The Spurs have signed so many players over the last week. Even I'm struggling with their roster sometimes, depending on rotation. Randall in the post. Double team by KBD and Drew Eubanks. Gets it out to Barrett. Barrett finds Fournier wide open for 3. The baseline 3 is good. That's something the Spurs will do for you is they'll leave your three-point shooters wide open. So if there are any Knicks fans in here, you're going to get some threes today. DeJounte Murray just launches a quick 3, though. Center line, it says, anything you can do, I can do better. Kent's better. What's going on? Go, Spurs, go. Thank you for being a channel supporter and member. Yeah, the quarterback. The Giants suck. The Giants suck. There's no way to sugarcoat it. Fournier, baseline jumper over Primo is good. He's off to a good start. The Giants set a franchise record yesterday. Oh, you didn't know. They lost their 6th game in a row by double-digit points. First time in franchise history that's happened. Great. And Jonathan Murray passes the ball right to Evan Fournier. Wow. He's trying to hit Primo, not Spurs. So aren't they, again, feeling a little more mistake prone than we're used to. And now a three-pointer by R.J. Barrett's going to tie the game at 17. Oh, the man on my thumbnail. Robert, we have two Johnsons and a Kaycock. Think about that. Johnson almost turns it over again. It's deflected. They find Primo for three, and it's good! All right! Optimus Primo activated. Okay. 4 minutes to go in the first quarter. And the Knicks, come in 19-21. The Spurs, I think we're 9 games under 500. I don't know what our record is. It's not good. Randall in the paint. Passes it out to Burks for three. Oops. Because that would have really hurt if you peed it out. And they'll have a foul on Mitchell Robinson. Sorry, I try not to swear in my live streams. That was a slip. Baby Reggie Miller, I'll take that all day. Viva Joe Judge. Stop! I don't want Joe Judge. Awesome, Jonathan. But that's why you guys are trolling, obviously. Yes, they did, Brianna. Yes, they did. Yeah. Robinson's first. Whoa, what? Mitchell Robinson's form at the free throw line is not exactly ideal. It looked like he was shot put in that thing. LJ, Jacques Landale is out. Jacques Landale is out, back spasms. So this isn't being pop, as some people would say. He can't play. He's out with back spasms. Mitchell Robinson, 78% from the fields, 56% from the line. He makes the second one. I'm guessing most of his scores are dunks and layups. And hey, we got some we got Kaycock. Johnson jumper, total brick city. Come on, Tyler. Randall will bring it up. And he'll get out to Quickly, who's quickly checked in. He'll throw it up off the glass. No good. A scrimmage. Fight for the ball. And do we have a jump ball or a foul? Not sure. I didn't see Clay's return. I know he came back, but I don't watch any NBA games except for the Spurs now. Pretty much for all sports, I didn't watch any of the World Series. Happy for the Braves. Didn't watch 1 minute of it. The only sport I'll really watch now where it's not my team is I'll occasionally watch the NFL and we'll watch the NFL playoffs. But as far as basketball, if it's not the Spurs, I'm not interested. And a pull-up jumper in the paint is no good by Quickly. Lonnie Walker will bring it up for San Antonio. Austin 3:16 left in the first quarter. Spurs up 20-18. Bryn Forbes is checked in. He has the ball right now. Back to Lonnie. Back to Bryn. Bryn with the pick and roll with Devontae Kaycock. Back out to Drew Eubanks. Back to Bryn. Back to Drew. Drew in the paint. Back to Lonnie Walker. He'll take the three. That was a lot of passing with no results at the end. Randall drops it up to Evan Fournier. He takes a quick three. Off the rim, no good. A fight for the board, and the Spurs will come down with it. Taj Gibson is checked in for the Knicks. I was like 67. Who dat? You don't see too many numbers usually up that high. Tyler Johnson open for three. Rim, no good. Fournier with the rebound takes off, gets into the paint. And now a foul on Tyler Johnson as he fouls Taj Gibson, who was pulling up for a jumper. I'd rather watch Yankees over Giants. I could have attended this game. No, actually, no, I don't know if I could have. It's in New York? I don't think I could have gone. I have not. I've told you guys, and we're not going to get political or anything. I've not gotten this, so I don't think I could have went to the game in New York. Don't they have like a rule that if you're going into an indoor sports event, you need that? And before let's not. I work from home. I'm single. I don't see anybody, so that's the reason I haven't done it. Your TV? Oh, Bob Saget, yeah. So I don't think I could. I can't go to any New York sporting games as far as I know. Joe Judge, 10-year plan, yeah. I didn't know there was a national championship game tonight. Insane one. Did not know there was one. What's up, the prune? McDormand. He's not playing. No, Jacques Landale's not in the lineup, Abel. He can't play. He's out. Back spasms, apparently, which sucks. This is his rookie year. Back spasms, I think of like, old guy injury. Me injury. Oh, did she sugar that chair? Oh, okay. I didn't know that. Oh, good. Yes, Danny Tanner passed away. Will, yeah, sure, let's go Bulldogs. My high school was a Terriers, so anything dog related, let's go Terriers, let's go Bulldogs. Good game so far. It's close. So, I mean, there is that. Close game's good. Commercial break. One of the teams called the timeout. I don't know who. Joe Judge. Does anybody in here really believe Joe Judge is going to be a good coach next year? And I don't like picking on him. And I don't generally like advocating for a coach to be fired, but I just see nothing. Nothing that shows me that he's going to right this ship next year. And the Giants are just a disaster. The Spurs, both my teams are in rebuild, the Spurs and the Giants. But I haven't really seen the Spurs give up. We've been blown out, but at least we're usually competitive. Yeah, we get blown out in the fourth quarter, but I mean these last 6 Giants games, some of them I felt like were over in the first half. I'm like, there's no life, there's nothing. And then everybody I thought that was going to be good, Saquon Barkley, Daniel Jones, Kenny Galladay, injured all the time. And when they are in there, just underperforming. About Pop fired, well, they keep him in the game. Primo. Yeah, I was surprised he took Primo out, but he did. Yak and Jacques, I hope so. Velo, what's going on, channel member? Thank you for supporting the channel. Yes, they did fire Zimmer. Brian Flores, the Giants' next head coach. I don't know. I don't know enough about Flores to say yes or no. I'd have to research him first. What's going on, Omar? Thank you for stopping and go Spurs go. Becky is still with the Spurs to the end of the season, Deliza. She's there until the end of the season, and then she'll head off to the Las Vegas Aces, where she'll become a head coach. Taj Gibson at the line for a deuce. He makes the first free throw. Rich Devontae Kaycock was asked about how he felt about not getting more playing time, and he responded, "You can't rush God's plan. His timing is always perfect." Wow. All right, I like it. Sounds like a man of faith like myself, so that's awesome. Bacon Bits, Jacques Landale out with back spasms. Yeah, he had the concussion, health and safety protocol, and now back spasms. That's a lot in the first year. Drew Eubanks in the post, guarded by Randall, bounce pass to Kaycock, and it was in traffic, and Kaycock couldn't quite hold on to the ball, and Gibson pulled it away. It is Knicks ball. Randall, one with Drew Eubanks. Back out to quickly. Back out to Randall, open for three, pulls it down. Back out to quickly. They're just playing hot potato right now. Finally get to R.J. Barrett for a baseline three, and that is good. Knicks up by 3, 2 minutes to go. Knicks are in the bonus. The prune, you got that right. You got that right. Lonnie Walker just went down. I'm not sure what happened to him. Eubanks gets the ball into the paint and throws up the layup. Can't get it. We have an injury. We got to call a timeout. Barrett gets the alley-oop dunk. Oh, and I missed it. Gaycock to Drew Eubanks in the paint, and Drew Eubanks gets knocked down hard. I don't know what's up with Lonnie Walker, but he did not move very much. We cannot afford another injury. We're missing so many guys. I don't know what's up with Lonnie. Yes, Quentin Grimes is number 6. I actually have that down, but thank you. Drew Eubanks, first free throw. Now, let's not bring that up, part-time Spurs fan. No, I'm not pro or anti. I'll just do whatever you want, but I don't want to start a discussion like that in the chat. Drew Eubanks makes the second free throw. No, I'm not going to call ace games Malungu. No. Yes, Dominic, Jacques Landale is out. Back spasms. Happy New Year's meditation journey. Thank you for stopping in. 23-22, both teams in the bonus. And Grimes drops it off to Julius Randle. Randle one-on-one with Kaycock, and it's swatted out of bounds, and it'll stay Knicks ball. Lonnie Walker is in the game, so whatever happened to him, apparently it unhappened. Yeah, Lonnie apparently is okay. I don't know what the heck happened to him. He really literally went down. Sorry, part-time Spurs fan. I just, Tim Pool or those type of channels are a good place to talk about that. Just not here. I respect whatever your opinion is, but yeah, my music channel is actually a place if you guys want to talk about that, because anything's fair game over there. Glaze and Bacon, that was a tough loss last night. Lonnie with defense again, gets the steal. Spurs trying to run a fast break. Forbes will pull up for 3. 1 minute to go. Spurs up by 2. Who do I want the Giants to draft? Daniel, I need to scout players before I can answer that, as I don't really pay attention to college football. But I believe we're drafting 5th and 7th. Should be able to build something, we would think. That pull-up 3 is no good by Grimes. The problem is, like, all the key positions I feel like we're injured. I don't know. It depends who's available, too. I mean, I don't know. Walker gets into the paint, throws it up no good, gets fouled, going to go to the line for 2. And looking at his wrist again, he's having a problem with his hand. His right hand, right wrist, I think he injured on the previous play. I hope so too, Abe. I hope a lot of our guys have breakout seasons. Yes, Velo. Yep. TSR Music, LJ. There are 2 what could be considered political songs in there, but that's my music channel is where I'm going to put a link in the chat, is where I feel like I can express myself, express my opinions. This is a sports channel only, so this is obviously not the place. There are sports songs on TSR Music. There's the channel. I'll put a link in the description below. What's up, C. Leo? I feel like our defense isn't that bad. The problem is the defense was always gassed in the second half for the New York Giants because the freaking offense was 3 and out or turning the ball over. Knicks ball down by 3. And an offensive foul or a turnover. I'm not sure what just happened. The Knicks turned the ball over. Landon Markham, Chase Elliott, Fan 9. What's going on? Nakobe Dean is a monster linebacker. Okay. I know. Don't get me started with Joe Judge. You guys are going to get me fired up for the wrong reasons. Lonnie Walker with the ball right now. Crossover. Pulls it up. And no good. And Drew Eubanks gets absolutely dumped on his butt. No foul. And will the Knicks get this shot off? Will that count? No good. Grimes hits the corner 3, but the refs are saying, nope, no good. And the Spurs will go into the second quarter up by 3. Jake Fromm. Oh, he stepped out of bounds. All right. Thank you, Sean. Appreciate it. We do need a Go Spurs Go. Go Spurs Go! We need some thumbs up, too. If we're going to get in the algorithm, there's a much bigger channel. My man, The Entertainer Talking Sports, is also streaming this, and he's got 3 times the subscribers I do, so we need some thumbs up so we can get some people in here. CM Drones LLC. What's going on? I think we'll be a channel member. CM Drones LLC. Did you have a different channel name? I'm drawing a blank on that. But thank you for stopping in. Bama versus UJ, Natty coming. Yeah, that's apparently. All right. Show the game. The game. Boop, boop. Triple H. In the house. Cyril, yeah, well, Cortez, facts. I found out my new boss, I have a new supervisor, and he's a Red Sox and Patriots fan. It's like, well, we're not going to mix well there with the Yankees and the Giants. Even though the Giants, Patriots don't really have a rivalry per se, Patriots fans are going to hate the Giants fans till the end of time. Even though the Giants suck right now, those 2 Super Bowl wins, especially Super Bowl 42, where the Giants ended the perfect season and made it 18-1. Yeah, they're always going to be bitter about that. What's up, Keto? Hello to you. Should cover Slayer Rain. I actually did do a cover of Raining Blood It Kills. I'm going to put it up at some point. It's part of my older catalog from like 1998, and it's absolute hot mess and laughable. So I'm going to upload it at some point. But did Primo play 39 minutes? Wow. Yes, Dave Gettleman retired. He sucked too. I love making music. And this is why I'm doing a little less content on this channel. I'm only streaming 3 times a week, my friends. I love being a musician. It's starting the sports channel 2019 was more by accident than anything. I was doing an 80s movie review channel, which maybe a few of you might know about, stuck in the 80s at the time. And I just happened upon The Entertainer Talking Sports and Bad Dog Sports and saw what they were doing and enjoyed it. I'm like, maybe I could do that with sports, and gave it a shot. And, you know, the channel's been doing fairly well ever since. Actually, really well. You consider the teams I cover are not good. The 2 teams I cover the most now, the Giants and the Spurs, those are my 2 favorite sports teams. Neither one is good right now. And since I've started the channel, the Spurs have only been a losing team. They haven't had a winning season. But my goal has always been music, and I've really tried to build the music channel. I only have 325 subscribers. Second quarter starting, but I love what I'm doing over there and getting to show everything I've ever done. And show where I started. Dark music, questionable lyrics, and crap production to where I am now, where everything's cleaner, sounds good, the timing's better, the lyrics are more positive, usually. That's a miss, and it's Knicks ball. Thank you, AB. I know what you're talking about, but I don't want to say that in the chat. Fake tough guy, nice. Yes, I heard Klay Thompson came back. Knicks ball quickly gets rejected. I think that was DeJounte with the block. It's still with the Knicks. Quick pull-up three with the clock running out is no good. Quickly gets 2 missed shots literally in 5 seconds, I think. It is Spurs ball. Lonnie's still in there. Lonnie playing some heavy minutes tonight. And now we're going to have an offensive foul. Too much K-cock, and it'll be Knicks ball. What's up, Christian? Thank you for stopping in. Kemba Walker is out, Boss Mark TV. Thank you for stopping in. Nasty Nate. Salinas still comes around. All right, anyway. Thought about doing a cover of that, too. Oh, see Spike Lee. Man, Spike Lee versus Reggie Miller, so to speak. Those were the days, man. The NBA was just, man, people hated each other. They weren't giving each other jerseys and autographs and high-fiving and hugging. They just hated each other. Burks, what a nice jumper baseline. Spurs get the ball up the court quickly to Bryn Forbes. To Jakob back to Bryn. Bryn double teamed briefly over to Lonnie Walker. Walker will drop it off to DeJounte Murray. 10 on the shot clock. DeJounte pick and roll with Jakob Poeltl. No pick, no roll. Back to Lonnie Walker. Walker will take off. Drops it off to Jakob. Jakob with the jumper in the paint. It's good. And one. And hopefully not an and none, because Jakob Poeltl is an atrocious three-point, well, I'm sure he's an atrocious three-point shooter, but he can't shoot his free throws either. Grizzlies are number 2? What? Really? Yes, too much K-cock power. Did Murray have 7? Yes, Kemba Walker out, back injury. Thank you, Jay Money. I don't know when he'll be back. Jakob Poeltl's free throw, it's no good. Like there was ever a doubt. Obi Toppin with the rebound has checked in for the New York Knicks. There's a lot of bad calls in the NBA. It's hot and cold. I don't complain about it anymore because I can't change what is. Joe Mama has checked in for the San Antonio Spurs. Quickly pull-up jumper is good as he had Jakob Poeltl on him. He literally started to drive, then stepped back. Poeltl could not stay with him for obvious reasons. Wait, did I miss a bucket? 28-27? 10 minutes to go. Oh, my bad. Forbes out to Joe Mama. He'll get it to DeJounte Murray. Murray with the pick and roll with Jakob Poeltl. Back to Forbes, 6 on the shot clock. Spurs a lot of passing and running around, not a lot of action. Forbes drives into the paint, loses the ball. Jakob Poeltl gets the loose ball, throws it in. 30-27. She is scoreboard watching, Juan. She is. And Gibson misses in the paint. May have been partially blocked. Yeah, she's just looking at the scoreboard. I don't know if she can look at the scoreboard with this hot, sexy mama over here sitting right here, but, I mean, it is what it is, right? Murray, double teamed. Pull-up jumper. No problem. Baseline. Grizzlies are 20-14. I knew that. Did he? Playmaker Guido. I didn't know that. And we have a timeout. Spurs up by 5. Yeah, it kills. I mean, the Knicks, the Pacers, and the Bulls. When any one of those teams played each other, they did not like each other at all. It was great. They just, so much. Joe Mama is right. Timeout, my friends. Spurs up 32. We got 69 thumbs up, which is a good luck number, but I would like to get to 100 as soon as possible because, well, yeah, it helps the channel. It helps it's all about the algorithm with YouTube. It sucks. One of the channels I watch literally said he's not going to do a certain type of content because he did like a video, a couple of videos, and they didn't get as many views as normal. It's like, it's going to hurt my algorithm, so I'm not going to do it. I'm like, because I guess people accuse him of doing his channel for the money. I'm like, if you're only concerned about views, I mean, I like to get views, but whatever. I'll still throw stuff at the wall and I don't know. I was kind of disappointed in the video. I'm like, it kind of sounds like you're only, I don't know. You're not doing what you enjoy. You're doing what only you think will get views now. And if you can find a healthy balance between what you enjoy and what will get views, so be it. But in the end, you got to do what you enjoy first. That's why TSR Music, I'm pumping so much time into it. They don't get any views, but I still love doing it. What's up, Kevin? Thank you for stopping in. Becky would not. Oh, Becky. Is that a fact? Did not know that. Playmaker Guido. That's okay. All good. Whatever. Yo, what's up, Lobster Wins? Thank you for being a channel member. I agree. S. Holguin. People were really beating up DeJounte Murray last year. Never got a chance to run the show. I mean, the offense was always going through DeMar DeRozan. DeJounte now is averaging over 9 assists a game. His offense shooting has been up and down, but overall, he's generally been one of our most consistent players. Him and Jakob of all people. Kaycock's he's a fun jammer, that's for sure. The Bulls lost to the Mavs? Well, dang. You know, Sean, in watching Joshua Primo, I'd rather him be in the G League than sit on the Spurs bench, the San Antonio Spurs bench, and do nothing. He clearly still has, he's got some rough spots in his game that he needs to iron out, and he's only gonna be able to do that if he's playing. Becky's married? What? How do I not know that? I didn't know she was okay. I'm totally I don't know. Uh, I try not to rage. I feel like I'll rage during the New York Giants draft, maybe the Spurs draft if they pick another guard. I'm trying to stay positive. Yeah, I don't like to rage live if possible. Quickly with the miss, Knicks get the ball back, and that follow-up three is no good, and it's Spurs ball. Plus, I think I've accepted this year is a rebuild, and there's a chance we'll make the play-in, but I'm not expecting a whole lot if we do. KBD misses the layup, and Jakob Poeltl had the offensive rebound, lose the ball. It's Knicks ball, 32-27, 8.5 minutes to go. Burks out to quickly guarded by Primo. Gets a pick and roll, quickly into the paint. Pull up Jay, good. Oops, why am I not on my scoreboard for gosh darn it all the heck? Yeah, probably part-time Spurs fan. Primo's not going to play over Kelvin, Derek, and Doug, and Devin. DeJounte flies into the paint, throws up the layup, it's good, and one! LJ, but if he's not playing at all, I think minutes in Austin would still help him a little bit. Are we sellers by trade line? Thaddeus Young certainly could do without him. DeJounte makes a free throw. I think I just saw DeJounte's 5 of 6 from the field. Off to a good start. Points in the paint. The Spurs 16. The Knicks only 6. Interesting. It is Knicks ball right now. Under 8 minutes to go. Burks pump fakes. Throws it up. No good. KBD with the rebound. And the Spurs have, I think, all their starting lineup in there. Nope, not all their starting lineup. Lonnie's out and Joe Mama's in. That's the only change. DeJounte with the ball right now at the baseline. Looking for a pick and roll with Jakob Poeltl. DeJounte will get into the paint. Gets it to Jakob. Jakob with a little jumper, and it's good. Jakob could have taken that in for a dunk, but instead, let's do the finesse stuff. He scored. 37-29. That's another assist for DeJounte. And it is Knicks ball. Manuel quickly way out in three-point land, and they got 2 players with headbands out there for the Knicks, so they got the headband power rocking. Quickly running around like a madman. Finally launches it out, and Grimes for 3, no good. KBD with another board. And a foul on KBD. I guess they're going to get him with a push-off. 7:07 to go. Exactly, Jesse. Exactly. He would play Primo right now. If it was up to him? Wait, what? DJ greater than Tim Duncan. I know you're trolling me there. My man Looney Tunes got 18 boards last night. Alec Burks off-balance jumper is good, and 1. I don't have a Kermit the Frog impression. I can't do his voice at all. Hope you're, thank you, Arjun. Hope you're having a good start to year as well. So Spurs victories would be nice, but it is what it is. They're rebuilding. The Giants not sucking the last 6 weeks would be nice, but it is what it is too. And it's all good. And I just it is tough being a Spurs content creator, my friends. Sometimes, like my last Spurs recap didn't even get 1,000 views, and the one before that barely got 1,000. It's like I see the views constantly go down as the team's losing, but I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna keep sticking with it, and the fruits of my labor will pay off at some point when this team starts winning again, and or if they get a superstar. People will look and be like, "Oh, you were here for the losing seasons," and I'll be like, "Yes, I was. Yes, I was." Jakob misses the layup in the paint. And an alley-oop dunk to Obi Toppin. Obi Toppin. 37-34. The Spurs were up by, what, we were up by like 8 at one point? Now we're down, or sorry, up by 3, 6:20 to go. Jante pull-up jumper. No good. Jakob Poeltl with the rebound and put back layup. Will you dunk at least one, Jakob? Man, our own Jokic would be great. What's up, Ace Jude? Thank you for stopping in. Thank you for everybody hanging out tonight on a Monday night. And a huge dunk by Mitchell Robinson, 2 hands off the Grimes pass, showing the Spurs how it's done. Why don't we do that? This guy used to do it. Go up 2 hands, throw it down hard. We saw K-Cock do it yesterday afternoon against the Nets, but a lot of our guys just don't like to finish like that in the paint. Wieskamp's been out there. I don't think he's barely touched the ball. Primo gets into the paint. Back out to Joe Mama. Joe back to Primo. Primo's going to take the long 3 with the shot clock running down. Off the rim, no good. It is Knicks ball. 5th and 7th pick, playmaker. And no trade updates whatsoever. Foul on DeJounte Murray, I think. Doesn't like the call. Note, it's been quiet on the Spurs front when it comes to trades, and you should expect that if you're a San Antonio Spurs fan. They historically don't trade very often. I mean, we couldn't get rid of LaMarcus Aldridge last season. Had to buy out his contract, and now he's performing pretty well in Brooklyn. He played a little last year, but then he had the heart condition, temporarily retired, but still. Oh boy, we got Drew Eubanks and Tyler Johnson in there, plus Primo, KBD, and Lonnie. I don't know about this lineup. Grimes is good. And there's 5:18 to go in this Spurs lineup. Boy, timeout. These aren't the droids we're looking for. That's the nice thing about these games is when they start at 7:30, they'll be over before 10. So, I mean, there's that. I mean, that's all I got, but there is that. Timeout. Mas agua for me. Mas agua for you. J Money, I would not argue that. I think all 3 of those are expendable. I don't have an issue with any of the players. Thaddeus Young, clearly not in our future plans. Drew Eubanks, with Zach Collins coming back, you got to think it would be a 3-man center rotation unless Zach plays power forward, if he ever comes back. And then Forbes seems like a good dude. He came back to the Spurs, but I got to think he'd A, want to play for a contender, B, he'd want consistent minutes. When all our guys are back, his minutes are going to fluctuate. If he's playing well, he'll get minutes. If he misses a couple shots in the first 3 minutes, he's out. And he could really contribute. You're a Bucks fan, he could contribute to a contending team. So Bryn Forbes, I'd like to see him get moved, even though it'd be weird to sign him back for half a season. I think he could do better elsewhere. And we have plenty of guards. That would give, maybe some opportunities for Joshua Primo to get a few minutes here and there. Jakob's offense is very limited, Cortez, and that's the one drawback I would say with Jakob Poeltl. The biggest drawback is he is turned into a quality center. For his contract, I think he's getting $8 or $9 million a year. He's averaging, 12 points a game, 8.5 boards. I believe he's leading the NBA still in offensive rebounds per game. If not, he's at least top 3. But offensively, he does a lot of good things with the pick and roll, but as far as shooting, he can't shoot outside the paint. And he's kind of soft around the bucket. He doesn't dunk the ball. He does a lot of layups and then little touch shots. And that's Mr. Robinson, Tim Duncan, they would throw it down. And he doesn't. I believe the little bit I've seen of Zach Collins, he will throw it down. So, Landale will dunk, and the game's not all about dunking, but when your center, their primary shot generally is the slam dunk because they're scoring from around the rim, they're putting shots back, they're the biggest player on your team, so they're going to dunk the ball. And Jakob, I don't know, yesterday, didn't he have 3 dunks yesterday? I don't know, he's like on and off with it. Samuel, what'd you miss? The Spurs are up by 1. There's that. Jeremiah, okay. Another person wants me to show the game. The game! Boop, boop. Yeah, it was J Money. I wish I called that game yesterday. It was a good game. Lonnie Walker pull-up jumper, no good. But I couldn't have. I was in the music studio for over an hour doing vocals for my new song on my music channel, and my voice was shot. Fournier with the pull-up jumper, back rim, in and out, Berger, KBD with the rebound. I can't think of front road games. I hate West Coast games. Don't get me started. KBD's going to take off, passes it out to Primo. Primo looks for a pick and roll, not going to get it back to Lonnie. 7 on the shot clock. Lonnie pick and roll with Drew Eubanks, takes off into the paint, throws it up, and rolls off the rim. Nice drive by Lonnie Walker, using his athleticism, but unfortunately could not convert. Fournier baseline, step over 3. Off the rim, no good. Primo with the rebound, and he'll bring it up for the Spurs. Primo running the point right now, I believe. Gets it up the court to KBD. KBD with the bucket underneath the rim. Spurs up by 3, 4:10 to go. Mason, it was a double whammy. I saw the Spurs lose at around 3 o'clock, and then the New York Giants promptly lost at around 4 o'clock. It's like back-to-back losses in an hour by my 2 favorite teams. Come on, man. Fournier drives to the hoop. They pass it out, go around the world for Burks for 3. Swish, kill the fish. It's a tied game, 41-all. Garrett Mello, what's up? Go, Spurs, go. Primo with a nice dribble, gets around Fournier, and then a foul on Evan Fournier. Both teams with 3 fouls, 3:42 to go. Every game this month, all 8:30. Wait, for who? For your team? I hated East Coast game to say. Oh, yeah, Kerm, I bet you do. If you're on the West Coast and the game starts at 7:30 p.m., for us, that's 4:30 for you. Unfortunately, for folks on the West Coast, prime time is determined by the East Coast, not by the West Coast, because of our population. Lonnie Walker for 3, no good. DeJounte with the offensive board. Population plus majority of TV watching because of weather is in the Northeast. So prime time is 8 to 10 Eastern time, which is 5 to 7 for you guys. Yeah, it helps being a Cowboys fan, but yeah, Cortez, there's a little bit. What's up, Anthony? Thank you for stopping in. Go Spurs, go. Oh, Spurs games are they all 8:30? Oh, I thought I saw that, but DeJounte's just going to pull up for a corner 3. That one's a little short. And Randall, who's checked back in the game for the Knicks, gets the rebound. Austin, 3:16 left in the first half. I can deal with 8:30 games. I hate the 10:30 games. Oh, boy, do I ever. Evan Fournier with the ball guarded by KBD. Pick and roll, gets to the paint. The runner, back rim, no good. And KBD with another rebound. I feel like KBD's got about 7 or 8 rebounds already. KBD to Drew Eubanks. Eubanks with the dunk of justice. It wasn't thunder, it was just a dunk. 2:30. Nicola, all right, well, you got me there. Francisco, go. Spurs, go. Jeez. All right, I'm not going to complain about 10:30 p.m. And on the other end, Mitchell Robinson goes for a huge dunk, but gets fouled from behind. He's going to go to the line for 2. 2:30 a.m. Hot dang. Yeah, I was going to ask you, that must be weird. Football starting at 10 a.m., do you like that? Because over here it's 1, 4, and 8:15. So your last game starts at 5:15. Actually, that's not bad. Like last night's overtime Sunday Night Football game got over at midnight. That's only 9 o'clock for you guys. First free throw is good for Robinson. 12 p.m. I was not going to call that game, J Money. I was not. I wanted to, but I was like, you know what? Yeah, I don't want to stream in the afternoon. I got to work out in before that and after that, and I just, I can only be a couch potato so many hours a week, and I mean that in the nicest way to anybody that's watching. But I just don't want to sit in front of my TV for so many hours a week. I'm too active right now, and I'm really, getting in shape quickly. Turnover for the Spurs, fast break, and a huge windmill dunk by R.J. Barrett. And that's got the New York crowd up on their feet. Forbes, pull-up jumper. Good. Tied. Nice, Kyle. I don't know who's playing. Not a clue. You guys mentioned, I think, the Georgia Bulldogs earlier. I didn't even know the game was on tonight until you guys started talking about it. But thank you for stopping in, Kyle. And Barrett splits the Spurs defense, gets the layup, 47-45, under 2 minutes to go. I agree, Juan. I agree 100 million %. Kaycock spins around into the paint. Pull-up jumper. Devontae Kaycock. Yeah, I hate when they say the game starts at 8, but it actually starts at 8:10. So some folks say, well, why don't you start the stream early? I'm like, for what? I mean, obviously channels can do whatever they want. And another bucket by Barrett, he throws up high off the glass. I don't want to start my streams 25, 45 minutes before the game starts. That's my personal thing. That's all I got. Lonnie Walker into the paint. His runner is too much, and Drew Eubanks swats it out like he's blocking a shot right into R.J. Barrett's hands. Barrett throws up the layup, no good. Gets fouled by DeJounte Murray, going to go to the line for 2. Alabama and Georgia. Go figure. Alabama's in they always are. GT, that is a fact. Let me just say this. At the end of this game, the team that scores the most points is going to win the game. Get Eubanks out of here. Yeah, that was not the optimal offensive rebound. Cake. Bacon bits. See what you did there. Nice. Knicks are in the bonus. First free throw is good. Both teams in the bonus with 1:15 to go. Rockets, Cavs, Clippers, Suns, OKC, Nets, Sixers. I am calling the Rockets a Clippers game, and then I don't know which 3 out of those 4 next week. I haven't figured that out yet. Second one's good. 51-47. Knicks with their biggest lead of the game, 4 points. DeJounte standing on the Knicks basketball in center court. Starts bringing it up. Gets to the paint, passes it out to Bryn Forbes, who's open for 3. It is no good. Robinson with the rebound. Knicks ball, under a minute to go. R.J. Barrett gets pickpocketed by DeJounte Murray, and he'll run the solo Cracola fast break and thunder dunk of DeJounte. Shades of Tony Parker, the steal, and running your own fast break, except DeJounte, a little taller, a little lengthier, can dunk it. Fournier with the runner in the paint, no good. Kaycock with the rebound. DeJounte sprints up the court and then resets the offense. Pick and roll with Jakob trying to 2-for-1. Into Jakob in the paint. Jakob the jump, hooks an air ball. Kaycock with the board. Kaycock turnaround jumper gets swatted out by Mitchell Robinson. No. And there's a 1 second differential between the shot clock and game clock and a chaotic last few moments there. Cortez, I got nothing. Burks way out in three-point land, guarded by Lonnie Walker. Gets it to Randall, who's guarded by K to the cock. Randall, step back 3. Brick. All right, 2-point game going into the half. Good game. We'll go to the half. And the Spurs are down by 2. Halftime stats, my friends. Halftime stats. I got to think DeJounte is the leading scorer for the Spurs at this point. Bama seems like a safe bet. By the way, Kyle, I do think it's you now. I haven't seen your other channel name in forever, so welcome back. Say hello to my little wrench. Welcome back to the Wrench Gang, if you're still here. If you're not, then you missed it, but you'll hear it next time. Gabriel, Ghost, you know what? Mason, we still have a ton of people. Go Spurs, go! A ton of people out because of health and safety. Keldon Johnson, Derek White, Doug McDermott, Devin Vassell, Trey Jones. I'm probably forgetting people because there's so many guys out. And now you're blue, Kyle. Now you're blue. Texans may get picks with the... Are they still talking about the... Really? Otham, we've made a three-pointer today, haven't we? Have we not? Yeah, the Spurs have made some threes. Some of our three-point shooters are out. Let's take a look at the stats for the Knicks first. R.J. Barrett with 14. Julius Randle with only 2. I really thought Julius Randle was going to go off tonight, but he's only 1 of 6 from the field. He's actually got more turnovers than he does buckets. He's got 2 turnovers. Mitchell Robinson with a solid line of 9 and 6. Alec Burks with 8. Evan Fournier with 8 off the bench for the Knicks. Emmanuel Quickley with 4. Taj Gibson with 2. Quentin Grimes with 2. Obi Toppin with 2. Apparently that is the Knicks bench for the night. So it looks like I got all my players right. That's cool. There's no worry, we have full potential. For the San Antonio Spurs, starting lineup, KBD with 4. He's got 6 rebounds. I was close. I said he felt like he had 7 or 8. He has 6. Josh Uwa, Primo with 5. He's only taking 3 shots? He's 2 of 3, but only 3 shots? All right, whatever. Jakob Poeltl with 8 and 7. DeJounte Murray with 14, 6 of 9 from the field. So DeJounte with a solid first half, plus 2 steals. Unfortunately, he's got 3 turnovers. DeJounte and Jakob Poeltl both have 3 turnovers, which is few too many for the first half. Lonnie Walker with 7. Lonnie only 2 of 10 from the field, really struggling to hit his shots tonight. Off the bench, it's the 10-man rotation for the Spurs. Drew Eubanks with 4. Tyler Johnson with a donut. Bryn Forbes with 5. Devontae Kaycock with 2. And Joe Wieskamp with a donut as well. By donut, I mean they have as many points as me. 0. Nothing. Nil. Zippy. Randall's having issues. Is he hurt, Zachary? Does he have some kind of injury I'm not aware of? Because I don't follow the Knicks, so I obviously don't know what's going on there. Enzo, my man, what's going on? Happy New Year. And make sure you say stuck in the 80s. Enzo, one of my earliest subscribers when I was the channel Stuck in the 80s. Eventually into that channel became TSR Sports. And really happy where I'm at with my channel now. I've kind of struggled mixing content, but I've settled in. Spurs content still will be number 1 on this channel. Live streams and videos. Occasional Giants videos now, which I'm enjoying. And actually, I've had some Giants videos do pretty well. For me, getting 1,000 views on a Giants video is a huge accomplishment. I've had 4 or 5 videos now, which, again, for me, that's really good because I generally struggle. I don't know if there'll be Yankees streams this year because I'm thinking about dumping Comcast. They just installed fiber optic Frontier in my neighborhood not too long ago, and it's going to be cheaper, and I don't watch cable anymore. If I don't have cable, I can't watch the Yankees. I can still watch the Giants, and I can still watch the Spurs because I watch them on the Team Pass, so that would be that. I don't really plan on doing Yankees videos. I don't really like talking about baseball. I'll still cover the United States Women's National Team if they're televised, but I think they're on Paramount Plus, and then I won't be able to call them when Kristen Press is back. And then I'm going to do the TSR Sports shorts are back, and documentary stuff in the off-season for the Spurs. I'll probably try to do some 10 to 15-minute documentary videos, and the sports shorts are going to be sports-related only. Might not be Yankees or Giants, Giants or Spurs. Could be really anything sports-related. Could be a workout thing. Could be a sports car thing. But it's going to be sports-related only. Luka Buka shorts. Speaking of shorts, don't forget the little guy that helped you name your channel. My man Luka Buka shorts has done something that I haven't done. He's got a video. Go figure. You just don't know what YouTube people are going to share. That's not a knock to you, but a video of somebody throwing up a ball onto, I think, a batting cage, trying to get it stuck. It's got 10 million views. I'm like, I've been on YouTube for 16 years, can't get a video with 1 million views, and my man does it. Congratulations. That's awesome. Am I a little jelly? A little bit. But, hey, it is what it is. You just got to keep throwing stuff at the wall, and you just don't know what people are going to watch. It's crazy. Is MLB having a season? I don't know. Son of Scar, what's up? Hulk brother, Hulk smash! Stuck in the 80s was my music channel. What's about to leave my brothers at halftime? Still be interested in not watching Spurs game, but getting some live is like I'm watching Peanut Bar. Oh, okay, Juan. Favorite group in the 80s? Metallica. I know that's not, you don't think 80s with Metallica, but just that run of albums from Metallica, Kill 'Em All, Ride the Lightning, Master of Puppets, and Justice for All, plus the Garage Days Revisited in the middle of that, yeah, very influential to me as a musician too. Joe Judge stinks. He stinks! Randall's having a bad year. No, Luca, if you don't mind me asking, are you monetized? If you know, because the thing is, on my channel, I've never gotten ad revenue off of shorts. I don't know if there is ad revenue for shorts, but I know you've got the subscriber count. I don't know if you have the view time count, because YouTube, way back in the day, you just needed 1,000 subscribers to get monetized, and that was it. Now you need 1,000 subscribers. No, you needed 1,000 Yeah, 1,000 subs. Now it's 1,000 subs plus 4,000 watch hours, and if you're doing 5 to 10 second videos, that's got to be hard to get monetized. I worked out twice today. Raul, I worked out twice. I did an ab workout, my first lunch, and then I lifted weights. Yeah, I've been staying very good with it. Joe judges a clown show. Joe is what we call him on this channel. Clown show Joe. Hasn't happened yet, Cortez. I will take KBD over Westbrook right now. Jamal, fair enough. Yeah, Luca, you need 4,000 watch hours, and that's gonna be the tough. My music channel, I only have 325 subscribers. Well, I guess a couple of you subscribed tonight. Hey, I'll put the link in the description below. By the way, if anybody wants to check it out that hasn't. But the watch time is gonna be hard on there too because my videos, the longest video is 5.5 minutes, and that's my Rage Against the Machine cover of "Killing in the Name." But it's not "Killing in the Name." It's talking about something else, and it's political, so I'll leave it out. Track coach, yeah, track coach show. I don't hate the guy for the record. I do think he could possibly be a good NFL head coach someday, but he's in over his head in New York, and he's just not ready to be a head coach yet. I think he needs to go back to being some sort of assistant coach, be on the sidelines for another 5 years, and then be a head coach somewhere. But right now, way in over his head. Joe Schmuck, yeah, right? Becky, how you doing tonight? Say hi to the chat, will you? Mm-hmm. Hi. All right. Thanks for being here. I got 3 times that on TikTok and still don't get played. Oh, really? Do you have a video with 30 million views? Are you talking about something, or are you talking about your subscriber base? Met is still my fave, then Judas. Oh, Metallica. Wow. Metallica, Judas Priest, and Prince. That's a mix there. The players are injured part-time Spurs fan. That's a big problem. For me, my favorite 80s bands, and feel free to make fun of me, my 3 top 80s bands are Metallica, Guns N' Roses, Appetite for Destruction is still one of my favorite, if not my favorite debut albums of all time. That one up. And then Quiet Riot, because that's when I discovered metal. I first heard Come On, Feel the Noise and Metal Health as a youth when I was 6 years old. Heard the album Metal Health and then instantly fell in love with it. Slick Black Cadillac. I just really liked it. A friend of mine had it on vinyl and played it for me, and that was so Quiet Riot in the 80s. Even though that was really their only really good album, their next album was okay. Their third album was except for like one song, and then the fourth album didn't even have the original singer on it. Now, if Eubanks is helping the Knicks, Eubanks for a churro. Eubanks, wait, he's minus 22? Bon Jovi, yeah. I should cover more 80s songs on my music channel, but I don't want to just do all covers. I like doing original content. I just don't want to be a cover artist because, I don't know. I like to make my own stuff too. Didn't you say what? Oh, you got video. Oh! Mike Lennon's coming back. I got you. Nice. I still can't get a video with 1 million views on YouTube. I'll have one some point this year. A United States Women's National Team video has like 915,000 views. So at some point I'll creep over 1 million for that. It's hard. It's weird what people will watch. You just don't expect certain things to blow up. Aerosmith, good one. You got the last scene on the bench. I don't know. Is it minus 22 Journey of Foreigner? Don't stop believing in TSR. Selena. Oh, I didn't tell you guys this. This is going to be funny. So while we're in halftime, I'm still doing Christian music here and there. And so it's Christian metal. I'm doing less on this channel so I can do more music videos and create more music. But that has not left me. But I'm definitely doing something controversial with my next, very controversial, my next music video. And we'll see what happens. It's for fun. It's not saying anything. Well, we'll see when it gets up. Dang, I forgot what I was going to say. I could never tell my metal friends I was into Prince. Yeah, but there was a lot of good 80s music. Oh, Selena Gomez. I totally forgot. So that's where I was going with that. So as a joke, I filled out the who's your perfect girlfriend, like as a little questionnaire, like how active, hair color, blah, blah, blah. Who would, be your perfect girlfriend? And would you, believe it or not, Spurs fans, I kid you not, it said your perfect girlfriend is Selena Gomez. I kid you not. Some of the questions are like hair, I put brown, straight, long, brown eyes. Is she kind of You know, she's artistic and musician. I put musician, you know, she's into music. So I didn't know I was kind of detailing her, or, you know, the details matched up with her when I was doing it. But they picked Selena Gomez as my perfect girlfriend. Like, all right, never going to happen. She doesn't even know who I am, and she's way too young for me. But I was like, okay. Irony, because she's like, you know, she's been on my channel, been on before. Jonte is playing well. I still can't believe Drew Eubanks minus 22. That's like, I almost would rather just go small ball and have KBD at center. Is this going to show on Yahoo? No, it's not. It'll be on NBA.com. Minus 22? He didn't play 22 minutes. Where's the Spurs Knicks box score? I'm pulling it up now. I didn't catch that. Drew Eubanks. No, Drew's a minus 5, dude. His plus minus is minus 5 in 11 minutes. Maybe it feels like minus 22, but he's got a minus 5, which is the worst on the team. The starting lineup is actually pretty even. KBD minus 1, Primo minus 3, Yak 3, positive, DeJounte net 0, and Lonnie minus 3. But I like minus 22. That's not possible in a game you're only down by 2. Me and Sonny Oates had the same zodiac sign? Okay. And K-Cock, great. You know what? No. K-Cock, great D. I see what you did there. K-Cock, yeah, I like what I see in the paint from him. Sean Elliott was even talking smack about Drew Eubanks in his own smack way. I like Drew. He's done. By the way, quick announcement for you guys. Halftime. 2 announcements. TSR Sports Shorts is back. Not the TSR Shorts where I was doing things with the bunnies in my backyard and weird stuff. There'll be sports-related video. At times, I just want to upload a short video of something that happens. And as long as it's sports-related, to be here. And just I need more content when the Spurs season is over. Because the Giants season isn't over, so now I just got the Spurs. And also, I'll be live right here on this channel with SSPN, Ethan and Jude, who were on my channel once before, plus Rob from SpursTube TV. Will be doing a mid-season report card. Wednesday night is the 41st game of the season, so I figured I'd chop the season right in half and do a mid-season report card where we're going to grade every player for the San Antonio Spurs from grade A down to F. And it should be a lot of fun. I've worked with Ethan and Jude before. I've worked with Rob on his channel. I figured I finally got to have him on my channel. And it'd be nice to have it's like a round table and hopefully help both channels grow a bit. I don't want to miss a thing with Aerosmith in the 90s. I don't remember which album. I think it's the same album with Pink on it. I only have 2 Aerosmith albums. Their greatest hits from the 70s, which is their best-selling album, I believe. And then Big Hits or whatever. It had their 3 albums after they came back from kind of disappearing from the music scene. Because if you don't know Aerosmith, they're huge in the 70s, then had some drug issues. I believe both guitar players left and kind of disappeared in the early 80s. Came out with an album that didn't do well. I forgot what it's called. Something with mirrors, doors and mirrors. I don't know what it was. Then they did the collab with Run DMC, did Walk This Way. Next thing you know, they're relevant again. Permanent Vacation comes out. Dude Looks Like a Lady, Ragdoll, Angel. Boom. They're big again, and then their next album's big. Their next album after that's big. So I have the greatest hits package with those 3 albums. I can't remember the next. Eat the Rich, was that the 3rd album? What's the one in between with Janie's Got a Gun? Pump? Is that album Pump? I think so. Permanent Vacation, Pump, and Eat the Rich. I think that's it. I wasn't a breakdancing one. Back in the day, I had my own piece of cardboard when I lived kind of in the ghetto-ish part of where I lived. Lucas, what's going on? Thank you for stopping in. Channel member, Walk This Way is great. The original's great. The Run DMC cut is great. Oh, just classic. You ain't seen nothing until you go down on the muffin. Hey, Lonnie Walker with the air ball. Caught by KBD over to Jakob, and now a whistle and a foul on the Knicks with the play clock expiring. Toys in the Attic, classic. I need my Raiders to pull them. My buddy Jim's a Raiders fan, so I hope they do it. I hope they get a win or 2, or if they go all the way, that'd be great. I don't trust them. I don't trust any NFL team this season. They're showing that was clearly an air ball. There's now 12 seconds on the, or was it not an air ball? 12 seconds on the shot clock for the Spurs. Primo getting into KBD. I don't know what the heck just happened. I don't have the sound up. DeJounte Murray with the ball into the paint. Double clutch, pull-up jumper, banks it. And we got a tied game, and I'm not on my scoreboard. Bing bong. New coach going to be caps lock for the Spurs? Bobby, wasn't that an air ball? Alley-oop to Robinson. He blows the dunk, but we're going to have a foul. I thought that was an air ball. Barrett with the alley-oop to Robinson. Yeah, Jakob got all elbow. That was a foul. 2 free throws. Mitchell Robinson, headband power at the line for Dose. First free throw. Boy, he's got ugly form. It's good, but man, he needs to work with a shooting coach. He's just like throwing it at the darn rim. Ford is the best in Texas, huh? Is that true, guys and girls? They just put up on the screen. Second free throw. That form was a little better. Actually, looked like he must have heard me. Front office. We like grade pop. And maybe the front office. I'm sure somebody will bring it up in the chat. Jakob with the ball out to Joshua Primo. 10 on the shot clock. Primo pulls up and good. Josh Primo having a good shooting game. He's taking limited shots, but having a much better night than last night. And this, my friends, is why I feel Bryn Forbes is expendable. It would bring some excitement for him to get more playing time. The home crowd loves seeing Primo play, so it is what it is. Randall for 3. Boink, no good. Primo with the rebound. And he'll bring it up the court, sprints up the court with the ball. Takes off into the paint, throws up the layup off the rim, no good. Of course, as soon as I start giving him some praise, he misses the shot. Figures, every time. Jinx, right here. 53 all, 10-20 to go in the third Q. Barrett pulls up from the free throw line, swish. You should admit for your breakdancing. No, I'm not doing a break. No, not on this channel either. If I was going to breakdance, it would be on the music channel. Anything weird is going to be on the music channel. It's sports only here. Breakdancing is not sports. Primo with the ball to Jakob Pertl in the paint. Jakob with the little jump hook, and it's good. Tie game, 55 all. Mario, knock it off with that. Just kidding, man. HEB's commercials are the shizzle for shizzle. I don't know what I'm trying to do. You got the breakdance in my head. Evan Fournier with the ball to Burks. Burks guarded by DeJounte. 8 on the clock, looking for a pick and roll. No pick, no roll. Takes the off-balance jumper, no good, and a foul on DeJounte Murray. Gettleman was probably going to retire Mario. I don't think his health has been the best. No, his health has not been the best, so he needed to go. I don't know who. Have they talked about who the possible next GM is of the New York Giants? First free throw is good for Burks. He's at the line for one more. Getting Jiggy with It was a Will Smith song, by the way. Was that the theme song for a movie, Getting Jiggy with It? Was it Men in Black 2? Or was it another movie? Gosh darn, I don't remember. I feel like Getting Jiggy with It was Men in Black 2. Yeah. Second free throw for Burks is good. You don't think cheerleading is sports? Sports entertainment. Primo. Pick and roll with Jakob. Back to Lonnie, open for 3. Takes the 3 and misses the 3. Randall with the rebound. He'll bring it up and gets swatted out of bounds. DeJounte. It'll stay with the Knicks. They have 20 on the shot clock. Tennessee GM and Buffalo and Chiefs. Okay. Veronica, what's going on? Go Spurs, go. Thank you for stopping. Are we even at 100 thumbs up yet? We're not even at 100. We don't have 100 viewers. Oh, the Spurs lose. The streams get smaller. We're in the game tonight, too. Where are all the Spurs fans at? Oh, the college football game. Maybe people are watching that. I forgot about that. Evan Fournier for 3. What's up, Chris? Thank you for stopping in. Dionisio, go Spurs, go. We're down by 5. And now a foul on the other end on the Knicks. Right? What's up, T Flowers? Hopefully it's a good one, Cortez. I'm so tired of the New York Giants losing. But you know what? I complain about the Giants losing. I can complain about the Spurs losing. I've seen both my teams win multiple championships. There's a lot of people that can't even say that. DeJounte's little off-balance jumper in the paint's no good. Jakob with the putback. He misses it. I mean, the Detroit Lions have never won a championship. The Cleveland Browns. When's the last time the Knicks have won a championship? Turnover, Spurs running fast break. Out to Walker, wide open for three from the baseline, and that one's good. Timeout, Knicks. If you all knew the power of the dark side. The Knicks win in the 70s. George is losing 3-0. Giovanni, what's up? Thank you for stopping in. Go Spurs, go. Even the Yankees have been a disappointment, Zachary. And I mean, to be honest with you guys, it's Giants and Spurs. Really right here. I love both teams. Baseball, so, I mean, the Yankees are more here. I'm not, I do like the Yankees. I freaking hate the Red Sox. I might hate the Red Sox more than I like the Yankees. It could be possible. But baseball is just, I don't enjoy watching it. It's so long. Yeah. I don't know. Lonnie with the three. No, you cannot, Veronica. You can enjoy the game. Jeez. I'll punch my table. 99 was the last time for the Knicks were in the finals, but they lost to our Spurs. They have won a championship, didn't they? Was it Willis Reed, the guy with the busted up ankle that came out and played? Primo's Diaz, 73. Yeah, before my lifetime, Zachary. Before probably a lot of you in the chat were live. So yeah, it's been a long drought for Knicks fans. So, I mean, I complain, but I'm lucky to see the Spurs be in 6 championships and win 5 of them. I've seen all their NBA Finals appearances. Not the same for the Giants. I was not watching football in '86 when they won their first Super Bowl. I have seen the Giants make 4 Super Bowls and wins 3. They lost embarrassingly to the Ravens in 2001 or 2. Try not to remember that. I did see the Super Bowl the next year between the then Washington Redskins and I think the Denver Broncos. And I started watching football then, but didn't really have a favorite team. And then, not too long after, I became a Giants fan. You're welcome, Kyle. It's been a long drought. And yeah, go team. There you go. Becky looks hot. She's been my crush since I was 13. Really? I didn't know she was married, Bobby. Did you? And not to a dude. Not that there's anything wrong with that. I just had no idea. And she's got a kid with her partner. I had no clue. Juan, we're in a timeout. Oh, we're back from the timeout. There's 8:34 left in the third quarter. Troy, what's going on? Go Spurs. A lot of Spurs fans starting to come in now. Go Spurs, go. All right. That's cool. I guess you guys, a lot of fans usually have to come into the streams around 9 p.m. Eastern. This game started early, so I guess that makes sense. Upcoming schedule for the Spurs. We got the Rockets Wednesday. I'll be calling that. The Cavs Friday, not calling that. Got the Clippers Saturday. I will be calling that. And then my recap, my poor recap, I'll do that Sunday morning. Evan Fournier will get the ball to R.J. Barrett. R.J. guarded by Primo. Pick and roll. Barrett still with the ball. Pull-up jumper in the paint. Rolls around, and finally goes in. Kind rim. Spurs ball. 8 minutes to go in the third Q. Jakob will drop it off to KBD. He's open for 3. He'll take the 3, and he'll miss the 3. It's so weird looking at KBD and knowing he went off for 30 this year and didn't miss a shot. Fournier puts up for 3. That's no good, and he got fouled. Never foul a three-point shooter. Peter Allen goes first. Go is right. Fouls on. Oh, Jakob crashing into him. Got to give the player a chance to land. See Kawhi and that douche from Golden State. I forgot his name. Zakaraka Zubi, whatever. Douche Bagian. Jacques Landale is out, Troy. Primo started and has played fairly well. Jacques Landale out with back spasms. Oh, gosh. Jakob landed on Primo's foot and all that. Why is freaking Jakob Poeltl always landing on people's feet? You thinking flagrant one? They're reviewing it right now. Jakob and his Jacoby feet. Zaza, yeah, I couldn't remember. I tried to block his name from history. Zaza Gabor. We're in a review right now to see if that was a flagrant. And I don't think it is. Evan Fournier is going to be at the line, though. Not for one, not for two, but three. Does that big feet. What's up, Honey Badger? I can only hope. First free throw is good. But I've never seen a player who's landing on people's feet as much as Jakob for the Spurs. I feel like it's happening like every 15 games. Yep, common foul. No, you don't like NBA teams buying championships, but dang, your Yankees aren't a whole lot. And that's kind of turned me off, the insane one. When they were winning, when they built a championship team with Bernie Williams and, draft picks, Bernie Williams, Derek Jeter, I was like, all right. But then when they started signing players left and right, when they signed Jason Giambi and did not like that, really hated the Alex Rodriguez signing, that turned me off. So yes, I'm a Yankees fan, but I don't like the buying the championship model at all. Primo's open for three. He'll take the three. He'll make the three! 65, 61, 7.5 minutes ago. Joshua Primo having a much better game than yesterday afternoon. Both teams struggling from the arc. Knicks 6 of 17, the Spurs 5 of 16, and Gibson wide open in the paint, throws it down with two hands. Zaza, but yeah, Jacoby feet. Well, you know me, guys. I like to, 7 minutes. 7 minutes ago. And another whistle, and that's going to go against the Knicks. I like what I'm seeing out of Primo tonight. And you know what? Credit to him. Say what you will about this kid. I mean, he is a kid. He's 19. I'm old enough to be Joshua Primo's dad. I'm 44. I'm old enough to have fathered Joshua Primo. But nobody would believe me because we don't quite look alike. So I don't think anybody would buy that I'm Primo's dad. That being said, he had a terrible shooting night last night, shrugged it off, and having a much better game tonight. That's confidence, and that's good. Murray drives into paint, throws up a high layup, and it's good. And we're going to have a timeout. To come back from just in a really rough night and still go out there and just bounce back like nothing happened last night, it's a good sign for the future, Spurs fans. Don't know if he's going to be that guy, but that is a good sign for us as San Antonio Spurs fans. R.J. Barrett with the ball right now. Passes across court to Burks. He's open for three. Bounces off the rim. No good. And the ball will fall into the hands of NBA champion Bryn Forbes. Bryn DeJounte with the ball right now. Gets the ball knocked out of play. I don't know if that's a block or just... Anyway, it's Spurs ball. 15 on the shot clock. Right, Cap? Exactly. Cap's 2-1-0. Cade got 26, my rookie. Cade Cunningham, is he back? I don't know that. Adopt. I don't think they let me do that, his parents, or him. DeJounte corner three. In and out burger. Randall with the rebound. No timeout. Just a stop and play briefly, sorry. Burks looking to get it to Randall. Randall going baseline. Passes across court to Evan Fournier. Fournier, the off-balance jumper is no good, but he's fouled by NBA champion Bryn Forbes. 6:06 to go. 67-63. Spurs down by 4. Yes. Peter, that was a fun game to watch yesterday, and it's weird. As much as I love calling games, it is nice to occasionally take the game off and just watch it as a fan. I mean, I'm watching it as a fan now, but not do a scoreboard, not to blow my voice out, and just relax. Enjoy my San Antonio Spurs, whether they're good or bad. What's up, Asia Robertson? Thank you for stopping in. Tell the entertainer talking sports. I said the Giants suck. If you go back in the stream, that's all. The Giants suck, and I'm sick of it. Anyway, Jonty Murray pull-up jumper, good. But Asia, hope you're doing well. Thank you for being a channel member. Right, Bobby? That's what I'm going to call him from now on, because I'm going to give him his proper respect. DeJounte Murray pokes the ball out of the hands of Burks, and it's going to roll out of bounds, and it's going to be Spurs ball. Turnover. Murray's having a better game tonight, too. He looked rough shooting yesterday. Nice to see him composed and DeJounte, 59 assists in the last 5 games, most since Avery Johnson in December 97 for the Spurs. Random stat going across the bottom of my TV. But I'm really impressed with DeJounte this year. I keep doing the NBA All-Star. DeJounte Murray voted in the All-Star game. We can't even get him in the top 10. The problem is, even if all the Spurs fans are voting for him, casual NBA fans are not. NBA champion Bryn Forbes for 3. No good. We got some K-Cock in the game, Spurs fans. Knicks fans, we got some K-Cock. Evan Fournier, step back 3. Dang, he's having a good game against us. Yeah, I saw Bob Saget. Rest in peace, Danny Tanner. Troy, everybody looks good when they play the Giants. Because we stink. I never saw Bob Saget's stand-up comedy, but a buddy of mine told me he's extremely dirty. The total opposite of what you expect because you're used to, him playing the dad on Full House. What's up, Ian? From the Philippines. Go, Spurs, go. Thank you for stopping in. Let's get a win. I'm tired of losing. So tired of losing. 5 minutes and 17 seconds. DeJounte Murray gets into the paint, and it's going to be poked out of bounds. It'll stay with the Spurs, 11 on the shot clock. I used to have a game clock on this channel, and it's, well, not a ton of work. It's a distraction, and I just want to enjoy the games more. And I'm enjoying the games more without the clock, so my apologies. I'm just calling out the time instead of having a visual. Murray pull-up jumper, and DeJounte, how many points do you got now? 17, 18? Closing. He's got to be closing in on 20 at this point. RJ Barrett takes off into the paint. The high runner is good. 73-67. That's Becky Hammond, assistant Spurs coach who will soon be a head coach of the Las Vegas Aces. DeJounte just pulls up for 3. It's no good. Whoa, Bobby. Not anymore. He's dry. He just missed that 3. Barrett down the other end, guarded by NBA champion Bryn Forbes, throws it up. It's in and fouled by NBA champion Bryn Forbes. That's an and 1, and that's the biggest lead for the Knicks tonight of 8. Yeah, Peter, exactly. Yeah, well, Caps, he is an NBA champ. Murray's got 22 in the insane one? Thank you. I didn't realize it was that much. Yeah, Becky Hammond. Becky, say hi to the chat if you haven't already. Yep. Mm-hmm. Okay. Timeout, 4:34 to go. Spurs down by 8. This is the biggest lead on the night for the Knicks, 75-67. And I hope our guys aren't running out of gas. They did have an overtime game yesterday. Granted, it was an early game at 12 p.m., which was just weird. Not a fan at all on a Sunday. But that being said, it was still an overtime game that they were obviously trying to win and did not win. Luka is with the Knicks, but he's on the G League, so we're not going to see Luka Samanic tonight. No sandwich. Hooligan, and not to knock Bryn Forbes, if his offense is on, then he's at least somewhat of an asset out there because he can hit the 3. But if his offense is not working, we already know he can be a defensive liability. So at that time, when NBA champion Bryn Forbes is not giving up offense or defense, then he's just a chump. NBA champion. Who else we put on the bus to get out of San Antonio? What do you mean? Who else do you want off the team? If DJ drops 100, the Spurs will win this game, but he's never scored 30 in his career. His career high is 29. I was really shocked to see that. I believe he scored 29 once this year, 29 once last year, but has never eclipsed 30. As a matter of fact, if you didn't know, you didn't know? Ba-na-na-na. The Spurs have only one player score 30 points this season, and that is Keita Bates-Diop. Against the Los Angeles Lakers, he dropped 30, went 11 of 11 from the field, hit 3 3-pointers, I believe, and then he did miss a couple free throws to wreck his. He didn't have a perfect night, but he did have a perfect night shooting from the field. Brian, that's fair too. I mean, he's one bum on the floor at all times. Caps. Wow, harsh. Oh my gosh. I mean, if he's got 22, that's 7 points a quarter. That means he's on pace for 29 again. 7.3 to be exact, which means on pace for 29.3. You can't score 29.3 in a game, which means he'd probably round down to 29. I'd like to see him get it. I'd like to see I'd like to see somebody go off for 40 or 50. By the way, Drew Eubanks is in the game, and the Knicks lead is growing. Just throwing that out there since y'all were talking about it. I almost said it. I said Uraz AS. Better call somebody! Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, degenerates is probably brings to you. It's former tag team champions in the world, the Road Dogg Jesse James, the Bad A Billy Gunn, the New Age Outlaws! Anyway, 76-67, 4:20 to go. Smoke him if you got him. DeJounte, three-point land crossover, gets into the paint, finds an open Tyler Johnson for three. It's no good. Tyler Johnson's giving us nothing tonight. Zip. Just a bunch of missed shots. Quickly has checked in for the Knicks. Quickly we'll get into R.J. Barrett. Barrett in the post, guarded by Johnson. Whips it across court. Grimes for three. Oh my goodness. Now we're down by 12. Hey, Carlos! ¿Cómo está mi hermano? Or mi amigo. I guess would be more appropriate. And now a foul on the Knicks. Plus, man, down by 12 now. If the season ended today, though, we'd be in the play-in. Go figure. The Western Conference really not so good in the bottom half. Knicks are on an 8-0 run in the last minute 12. That'll end with Lonnie's jumper on the Spurs. She knows what's up. She knows that number very well. Now an alley-oop by Quickly to Robinson's broken up, but we have another foul, and that's two more free throws for the Knicks, and Robinson's going to line for two. You'll notice DeMar, yeah, Cap, I did see that, Caps. DeMar DeRozan is leading the East in voting. Last I checked, he was at $1.5 million. I was like, seriously? Couldn't even get voted in as a San Antonio Spur in the 3 years he was here. And now he's leading the Eastern Conference, which shows you we're such a small market. We need like a generational talent, and I don't know if we have that yet. Well, I'm glad to hear that, Carlos. I'm glad you're doing good. The great Carlos Jeter. 3:19 left. He missed them both. The ball don't lie. Balls don't lie. They hang. Hey-oh! I don't know. Tyler Johnson with the ball in the post, guarded by Randall. Back out to Lonnie Walker. Walker pick and roll with Drew Eubanks. Walker gets it to Drew. Drew tries to spin around and dunk it, and it gets rejected. We'll quickly get it up the court. Gets it to Grimes. Grimes launches a three. No good. And the ball will be knocked out of bounds, and it'll be Spurs ball with 2:51 to go. Both teams in the bonus. Oh, a horrible injury in tonight's game? That sucks. Roel, what's going on? Even DeJounte's fed up with Eubanks. The Chosen. Yeah, so much for DeFrozen. Cortez, wow. Fortunately, you are not alone in that. A lot of people have given up on the Spurs. Either some games. Walker drives in the paint, throws it up, it's good, and one. That's probably the most frustrating thing on my channel, my friends, is obviously I work hard on my Spurs content, especially the recaps, and I see the views going down every week with the team losing, and it's like, I know I'm not doing anything different. People are losing interest in the Spurs, even though it hurts. Not that it's hurting my channel, but it's like, I've watched every Giants game this year that's been televised. And you guys, if you watch football, you know that watching the last month and a half of the Giants has been a disaster. But I love the team. And I don't like the decisions they're making, but I'm still going to watch them. But, you know, they're diehard fans, which I would classify myself as, and then there's more casual fans, and that's fine. It is what it is. Barrett for three, no good, but it sucks seeing, like, the AT&T Center so empty at times. Because I know these guys are playing hard, and they're just, you know, they're going to have an over and back. Yep, over and back. Knicks ball in the turnover. It sucks that a lot of the fan base has left the team. BJ does, Uh, a lot of people feel that way, Ozzy. They do. Bobby, wow, laying it down. Bobby, you're 26 years fan. I'm at with this year about 32 years. Um, Spurs with some nice defense, four in the shot clock, and now a 3-second violation on the Knicks. Wow, an insane one, dropping it too. There are, I mean, I watched the NBA championship video on the Spurs from their 2006-7 championship, and there were so many people like, I love my Spurs no matter what, and the arena was packed, people were going nuts, and I just watched and I'm like, where are all these people today? That's not the arena. It's like as soon as the big three were gone and then Kawhi left, like, I'm not picking on anybody. Look, you guys can watch. I mean, if anybody's a casual fan in here, you're entitled to watch whatever you want. I mean, it's your time, your money, etc. But for me, you know, the ironic thing for me is I've only covered the Spurs on this channel as a losing team. I started the channel in 2019, and they've been a loser each. Not been a loser, but they've had a losing season each year in a row. I was like, man. Lonnie Walker pulls up for three. In and out burger. Jakob Poeltl with the offensive board. He'll get it out to Primo, who's checked back in. Primo drives into the paint. Finds a cutting Lonnie. Lonnie misses a shot, and just shots aren't going down for us right now. Rich Chris said hi, and he knows the Giants suck. Yes, they do. Yes, they do. Tell him to sign my fire Joe Judge petition. Damn it. And we're going to have another foul. 2 more free throws coming for the Knicks. Asia, I think I saw you signed it. RJ Barrett's on the line for 2. Spurs fans are not very low, unfortunately, besides the diehards. I could think I'd say about all teams caps 210. I think every team has a fluctuating fan base depending on the wins. The Lakers are a perfect example. My man Bad Dog Sports, he streamed his 1 year he streamed the Lakers. He was getting 5,000 views or less on all his Lakers streams. And guess what? That's when LeBron was hurt and they weren't winning. Anthony Davis joins the team. They're winning. They win a championship. Now he regularly gets 100,000 views. So you can just see it. Fans, when the team's winning, a lot of fans are there. When they're not, they're not. And it is what it is. I only made 1 free throw. My bad. Right, Honey Badger? I'm right there with you. Drive to the paint by DeJounte. Misses it, gets his own shot, and puts it back. Maybe DeJounte will go for 30 tonight. He's got 24. He's on pace for 30 exactly now. Or no, on pace for 32, excuse me. Pull up 3 by quickly. He's good. And that's an 8-point lead for the Knicks. Spurs trying to hang around. Jakob in the paint. Ugly jumper. Ugh. Like he threw the dang ball at the hoop. I know, Asia. Why is Joe Judge still the head coach? We got to get that petition to 1 million signatures. I don't think I can do it. We're only at 40-something. I would love to see that thing blow up. He's got to go. Just say no to Clown Show Joe. That 3 is no good. Kaycock with the rebound. Spurs try to go fast break, and Primo's fouled. It kills. Somebody got to take over. You know what, Gabriel? The one benefit to starting this channel, a big benefit, is I did not have the NBA Team Pass before I started this channel. And I ended up getting the NBA Team Pass so I could watch the Spurs and call them on the channel regularly. So 3 years in a row, I've had the NBA Team Pass. And it's been nice to watch the team, even though they've been losing. The funny thing is, I'm watching the Spurs now more when they're losing. Primo misses the first free throw than when they were winning. Isn't that ironic? Because when they were winning, I only saw them usually in the playoffs. That's, they had a few televised games here and there. But overall, the playoffs are when I got to watch them the most. So I've watched more Spurs games with them losing than when they were winning championships. Go figure. Primo makes the second free throw, but that's the wrong score spot, Rich. Is that it, Glazing Bacon? Oh, no, I'm not down at all, Ozzy. I'm not. And we're going to end the 4th quarter with the Spurs. It's tough as a content creator when your teams are losing. That's all. And maybe I talk about it too much, but I like to chat. All right, 7-point game. The Spurs aren't out of this yet. Yeah, don't get me started on the rotations. That's my one criticism of Greg Popovich is his rotations. Sometimes have me saying, what? Would you be able to understand my Spanish teacher when she speaks English? Interesting question. Don't know what to make of it. I'm going to pull up the box score real quick on this game for the Spurs and Knicks. Jakob already has a double-double. He's got 10 and 10. DeJounte has 24 points. Only 5 assists for DeJounte. In fact, the Spurs, as a team, are not passing the ball well tonight. 8, 10, 15 assists. Don't we have a record for like most games in a row with 20-plus assists? We have 15 right now. So we're on pace for exactly 20. I'm surprised we have so few assists. How many assists do the Knicks have? I asked myself out loud. 3, 6, 7, 9, 11, 14. 14. All right, so we actually have one more assist. So hopefully we get the, I mean, those kind of records are weird and most people don't think about. But, I mean, if we have a record, I'd like us to get it. Devontae Kaycock has 7 boards. He only has 2 points with 7 boards in 14 minutes. So he's a rebounding machine, just not scoring at all. Drew Eubanks has 0 rebounds? You're our center. You have 0 rebounds in 15 minutes? Well, Jimmy cracked corn, and I don't care. I don't like swearing on my channel, so that's all I got. Can't blame Becky's look on her reaction to scoreboard above. Right? National Tennis to be a slobber knocker. What's new? Not much, my man. Not much. Why do you really see upsets with 8th and 7th in the NBA playoffs? They're just outmatched. Big time, usually. It's fair, LJ. Spurs were in the contenders for 20 straight years. Yes. That's true, the insane one. Really, I mean, except for 96-97, straight from when David Robinson was drafted in his first season, 89-90, to when when Kawhi left. And actually, were we legit like contenders DeMar's first year and Alder's first year? I guess we were. So yeah, I mean, well, just about 30 years straight of being a contender, just under 30 years. Yeah, we can take that too. Fourth quarter started. The Knicks will start with the ball. Knicks go around the world, get it quickly to Grimes. Grimes to Barrett. Barrett for 3. Dang it. Now what the Spurs wanted to see in the start of the fourth quarter. Joshua Primo's in. Jakob Poeltl, Lonnie Walker, Bryn Forbes, NBA champion Bryn Forbes, and Devontae Kaycock. I should get a Kaycock jersey and then just color in the CA with a black marker. Just saying. Lonnie's going to pass the ball to the front row of the audience. Not sure what that pass is all about. Benjamin, what's going on? Chris said, as long as you provide him with a pen, he will be the first. It's internet. It's online. Let me get the petition in the chat. There you go. Here's the petition for Joe Judge to go. There you go, Asia. Just say no to Clown Shoujo. Spurs ball. Lonnie Walker fires a corner 3. No good. Now, workforce planner Becky will be here until the end of the season. And then she'll start with the Las Vegas Aces. RJ Barrett with the ball. Gets into the paint. Throws up. Gets rejected by block of Poeltl. And then Lonnie will get Gibson with the reach around foul on Lonnie. The Kaycock jersey? I predict the Spurs play Lakers in the playoff. Like, really? Yeah, if you that link in the channel is legit. I started a Fire Joe Judge petition. We're only at 41 signatures, but you know what? It's still pretty cool. I got 40 other people to sign. I do not have a lot of New York Giants subscribers. Hopefully that changes at some point. Tyler Johnson checked in, passes to Jakob Poeltl. Jakob with a very awkward jump throw at the hoop shot that he's been doing a lot. He's been hitting him at a fairly high percentage, though. I feel like a messenger. Sorry, I can't really go into his stream while I'm calling my game and vice versa. Message in the bottom. Gibson pull-up jumper swish. 89-77. Stuffs his booty. Nice, Bobby. I believe everyone. Yeah, I don't trust the Cardinals, CB. I don't. I'm sorry. Tyler Johnson for 3. Man, that dude can't buy a bucket. 9.5 minutes to go. Well, Lupe, the Spurs are missing half their roster. That's why they've been off. They're out 3 starters right now. Keldon Johnson, Derek White, and Doug McDermott all out because of health and safety. R.J. Barrett pull-up jumper is good, and now the Spurs are back. Biggest lead in the game for the Knicks, 14. But you can't be out half your roster and expect to win a lot of games. Primo gets it. Jakob to Kaycock. Kaycock with a nice move in the paint, but can't get the layup. And now a foul on the Knicks. I don't know why we're playing Tyler Johnson. He has looked mostly not good every bit I've seen him this year. The word was said to old people is for respect, but you use the word too is very... Wow. I didn't know that. I think my extremely hot Spanish teacher was telling me stuff though, Carlos. Oh, I wish I could find a picture of her and share it with you guys. That would be actually a little awkward because that would be like stalking. But man, she was smoking hot. My goodness. 91-77 Spurs ball. 9:03 to go. The Spurs in a little bit of trouble of this turning into a blowout if they don't correct the ship quickly. KBD thinks about a 3, takes off, gets into the paint. The runner is a total brick. It's going to go out of bounds, and it's going to be next ball. Tyler just take all the bad luck from one Johnson to another, huh? I don't think they mail it in, Cortez. They're just, the talent's not there. It's not a mail thing. It's not a post office issue. We don't have the talent. And we're very inconsistent. That's probably the biggest problem. Oh my goodness. Quigley for 3. Another foul on the Knicks. 23-11, Phil, really? I'm sure DeJounte's tired of losing. Selena's with me like a week ago, Lupe. Thank you, Carlos. You asked me, but they don't like Usyk. Eubanks back in? Yeah, he is. Primo throws it at the rim, literally throws it, and KBD can't get the offensive board. It goes out of bounds, and it's going to be Knicks ball. Today. Kenny, I'm not for tanking. I think we'll get a lottery pick trying. Especially with the health and safety protocol disrupting our season. We were just starting to get hot. Beat the Clippers, the Lakers. Closed out the Staples Center. And then just one player after another started dropping on the team because of health and safety. And same thing happened last year. People will forget the Spurs were in 5th place last year. And they got completely derailed by health and safety. And were never the same again. Jenny from the block, what's up? Jenny, do I have your number? Because I feel like it's 867-5309. Primo with the high shot off the glass, no good. Yeah, Brian. We are, yeah. They held their own against the Nets yesterday, but when's that Collins coming back? Quickly tries to take a 3, gets rejected to go out of bounds. It'll stay with the Knicks. At best, the 9th hour is where they stand, or things continue. I think we're 10th overall right now. But man, I swear, in the draft, if they draft another guard, I will scream and lose it during my draft reaction. Another guard would be ridiculous. NBA champion Bryn Forbes with the steal. I can't believe we're down by 17. And he takes a 3 and gets rejected on the other end. And gets clowned. Heartstorm Media, what's going on? Thank you for stopping in. Appreciate you being here. The struggle is real being a Giants fan. Heartstorm Media is also a Giants fan, and he knows the Giants blow. Speaking of blowing, Alec Burks for 3. And now it's a blowout. 7 minutes to go. That's a good point, Alex. That's a good point. Primo for 3. Primo started shooting so well. Now he's missed 2 or 3 shots, 3 shots in a row. 6:45. The Knicks on a 10-0 run in the last 3:11. Grimes on another 3, and that's... I expect the G League team to come in now. That's probably the dagger. Oh, did you do a live stream? I didn't see you live. I know you've been doing a lot of workout videos, my man. I gotta say, I'm trying to get there myself this year. I've really rededicated myself. I have no junk food in my house whatsoever. Working out twice a day. Not anything crazy, just 30-minute sessions, but different things. Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 30-minute abs at 11:30, 30-minute lift weights at 2:30. It's during my work schedule, so it's very easy. And then tomorrow I'll run for 30 minutes and then bike for 30 minutes. I'm indoor biking for obvious reasons. And the different variety of workouts I think is really helping. And eating healthy. It's all about the diet. But hey, if you guys haven't subbed to Heartstorm Arena, check him out. Good dude. Does a lot of different content. New York Giants, videos on dating, videos on mixed drinks, movie reviews, a little of everything. What happened in this game? We sucked it. That's what happened. White flags. You know, we white flagged a game before. Who was the game? Was it the Jazz? We were down by like 14 and got it down to like 8. The G League team went on like 8-2 run. There's Jesus Sano. Was it 7 to start the 4th? No, Carlos. There's no chemistry in a lot of our lineups because of so many players out. It sucks. I'll still be here. As you stuff many ones in the past, you can allow XM. Mr. Beluga, this is a tough one. Championship game, but saw the scores this game. We got, put that, wow. Forbes, massive liability on defense, which is why he's not in our long-term plans. 11 points off the bench? Dang. Yeah, LJ, I mean, the rotations are always going to be something that I think we're all going to kind of say, what in the what? 11 points. We need 20 wins to get a chance for the playoffs. 20 total? Or 20 more? Because I don't think 20 wins for the year is enough to get in the playoffs. 20 and 62 is, I don't think is going to cut it. Who told you to hush? You think it's Big Ben's last? Yes. Luke, didn't Big Ben already say he's retiring after this year? 18-2 this quarter? That's like watching a New York Giants game. Getting crushed. Yeah, South Tex, I think you might be right. It's 100-77. I see Kaycock, Johnson, Eubanks, Wieskamp, and Morris, I think, is 16. So Pop has waved the flag. Guys, if you're going to take off, please hit the thumbs up on the way out. But Pop is waving the white flag. He's got the G League unit in there. Jock Landale would be in there, but he's got back spasms, so it's Drew Eubanks. And a steal by Drew Eubanks as Julius Randle passes the ball right to him. That's been Eubanks' best play of the night. Tyler Johnson, back to Eubanks. Eubanks wide open for 3. He's not going to take it. Gets it to Kaycock. Kaycock will drive into the paint. Spin around, turn around, jump hook is good. Nice shot by Devontae Kaycock. Dougie, Veronica, Wednesday? Maybe? It's a Santa. Oh, South Tex. That's harsh. That is harsh. Tyler Johnson has not impressed me at all, Colder Jester. I don't like what I saw at him tonight. That deep 3 is no good, and I'm probably going to start to not know who some of these Knicks players are as they start to go to their deep bench. Morris into the paint, and Drew Eubanks with a thunder dunk of offensive justice rebound putback. Daniel, what's up? Knicks have outscored us 18-4. Yeah, Kyle, hasn't been friendly. Who we play Wednesday? Quickly with the ball out on three-point land. 5 on the shot clock. Quickly gets it into Robinson. Robinson, the jumper, and 1. Oh, man. We play the Rockets Wednesday, right? I think we play the Rockets. We play the Rockets. I'll be calling that game. I think we'll have some guys back. I hope we'll have some guys back. We need some guys back. We love the pain. What? No, I don't. Oh, what an ugly free throw by Mitchell Robinson. He's seriously a worse free throw shooter than me. I'm not anything special, but I think I'm about a 70%, 75. Eubanks, what a nice move to get the layup, and Eubanks trying to take advantage of some garbage time with 4.5 minutes to go. I would not want Deshaun Watson with all his. I think he still has a lot of legal troubles. Stay away. He's Burks for 3. And now the Knicks are just laying it on the Spurs. The battle for Texas Wednesday night, and now a turnover by San Antonio. Under 4:20 to go, so smoke them if you got them. That's probably going to be one of the few things that cheers you up watching this team tonight. Murray with 24, Walker 15, Pirtle with 12. They're showing the Spurs leading scorers, and I can't imagine there's a whole bunch after that. Turnaround jumper is good by quickly, and the Knicks are really pouring it on. Kaycock bounce pass to Wieskamp. Wieskamp gets rejected and fouled by Randall. 3:49 to go. What's up? Chinese or Japanese writing? I have no idea which language that is. Tenj, the Spurs do not make the playoffs traditionally. They could make the play-in because the Western Conference is kind of doo-doo this year. Joe Mama, first free throw. No good. Yeah, good game, Knicks fans. I don't think there's any Knicks fans in here tonight. It's just mostly Spurs fans. Gosh darn it. Well, we got to 100 thumbs up at least. That's now the new goal on this channel. It's not 200 anymore. It's 100. There is that. It's your boy Rico. You got to 24, but that's... Oh, Korean. Nice. That wasn't even close, Alex. But thank you. I don't like getting it wrong. So, Korean symbols, thank you for being here. Made 1 of 2, 107.84. Oh, no, Carlos, I know I am. It's tough. It's just tough when your team keeps losing, when all your teams are losing. Giants and Spurs. And it, yeah, you know the struggle's real. Spurs ball, 3:33 to go. No, Aiden, all the bench is in. It's all bench for the Spurs. There's even dudes out there I don't recognize. Lamb's out there. Morris, Kaycock, Wieskamp, and Johnson. Not Keldon Johnson, Tyler Johnson. That's a block 3. I think that was Lamb for 3. All the 10-day contract guys are in there. Obi Toppin with a double clutch, huge dunk. As the Spurs are down 25. Another blowout. The Spurs have been blown out a lot this season. And if anybody knows blowouts, it's me as a New York Giants fan. Hey, Wieskamp for 3. Joe Mama throws up a contested 3. 35 or 36 is Lamb. Lamb chop. Yeah, oh, he's 35. Yeah, Lamb chop is 35s. That's a missed shot. Spurs trying to go fast break. Morrison to paint, throws it up. No good. Going to get fouled. Going to go to the line for 2. Yes, Joaquin, I said that in the SSPN stream last night. It derailed our season twice. Timeout for whatever reason. Jalen Smith for Thad. I haven't heard anything on it. Apparently there's a salary cap issue with that. We are watching the awesome Spurs right now. Actually, as a matter of fact, we are. What's up, Butterfly? Boy, did you not come in at a good time. Yeah, it's, that's true, Veronica. That is true. Butterfly, we're not just losing. We're losing bad. We're losing by 22. Blowout. Close loss to the Nets yesterday. Lost in overtime. And then tonight, just nothing. We were down by, what was it, 7 going into the fourth quarter, and then the Knicks just took off. Pedal to the metal. Marvel's Juggernaut. I'm the Juggernaut, B. Because I'm the Juggernaut, B. Had to do it. Play-in. The Spurs could make the play-in. That's it. Let me pull up the standings while we're in a timeout. The Spurs right now are 10th at 15 and 24. With this loss, they'll drop to 15 and 25, which would be a half a game behind the Portland Trailblazers, who are 15 and 24. I don't expect Portland to keep losing like they are. Heck, even the Clippers are under 500, 2021. We are very close, 15 and 25, to the Kings. They're 16 and 26. And the Pelicans aren't too far behind at 14 and 26. The Thunder are 13 and 26. The Rockets are 11 and 30. The Spurs' winning percentage right now is .385. And it's going to get worse with this loss. Marginally worse, but still worse. Spurs 8 and 14 on the road, about to go to 8 and 15, 7 and 10 at home, 8 and 15 in their conference, 15 games out of first. They're not getting up there. And you look at the top teams; they're all relatively 30 and 9. Suns first place, 30 and 9, tied for first place, should I say? Jazz right there. What happened to my mouse? There we go. See, we're seeing the Lakers at 7th at 21 and 20. They're good at home, 14-11, the Lakers that is, but on the road they're 7 and 9. They've played a substantial amount more home games than road games. So the Lakers are going to be on the road a lot at some point this year. Spurs next week have the Suns, OKC, and Nets. I'll call all of those games. The following week, the 76ers, Rockets, Grizzlies, and Bulls. DeMar DeRozan and the Spurs. The Spurs are playing a lot of home games coming up in January. So January 28th. I will not be calling the January 26th game against the Grizzlies. That is the Spurs' one lone game that'll be on national TV. It's on ESPN. First free throw is good. Fixed fraud. I don't know what Ard Lee 2 is talking about. I'm very confused. Alex Sports! Alex, what is going on? How you been, my man? No, I'm not ending the stream. I don't end. Alex, I hope you're doing well. The Giants stink! But this has to be, judging by your age, Alex, was these last 6 games the worst 6-game stretch you've ever seen as a Giants fan? Because I think it may be for me, and I've been a fan for over 30 years. They've been terrible. That's a miss for the Knicks. The Knicks got a lot of their bench guys in, so I don't know everybody. Sorry. Lamb will get it out to Morris. Morris. Little jumper is no good. What's popping up on my screen? YouTube is not receiving enough data to maintain smooth streaming. What's that mean? Well, I don't know. Hopefully everything's all right. The Spurs, not good. Worst season you've seen, yeah. Not the worst record-wise. 7 on the shot clock for the Spurs G League unit. Tyler Johnson for 3. Hey, made a shot when it doesn't matter. And the Spurs are down by a ton. Down by 18. I don't even know who that is for the Knicks. Number 2. Is that Kawhi Leonard? Did he sign with the Knicks? No, he didn't. I think they're just trying to alley-oop it to Obi Toppin. Didn't work. Spurs ball, trying to make this respectable, I guess. Johnson, pull-up jumper. Air ball. Last 6 games have been ridiculous. Yeah, right, Jesse? The Giants were actually better with Jason Garrett. 1 minute and 17 seconds to go. Knicks ball. They have 10 on the shot clock. Ball goes knocked out of bounds. It'll stay with the Knicks. Yeah, not that number 2, but yeah. But Alex, hope you've been well. It's weird when I went to your channel recently. I clicked on videos, and it said there were no videos on the channel, but then there's a playlist on your channel, and there are videos there, so I don't know what's happening with YouTube. That's a miss. Kaycock with the rebound. You know what, Butterfly? Ever since Kawhi left, it's been like the curse of the Bambino. Spurs almost turn it over. Wieskamp gets it back. He's going to launch a quick 3. Joe Mama for 3! Miles McBride. Thank you, J Money. Mike Lennon. Yeah, don't get me started. Negative 10 passing. No, he didn't have negative 10 passing yards, Kyle. The team did. He had positive passing yards, but with the sacks, it made it negative yards. I think he passed for like 20 yards or something. It's pathetic. Spurs on a 10-0 run. That 3 is no good, and Tyler Johnson with the rebound. So the Spurs finally get a run going when the game's almost over. Joe Mama with the ball. 27 seconds left in the game. Wheezy bounce pass to Morris. Morris goes for a huge dunk. Doesn't make it. Shot clock's off. Knicks going fast break. Obi Toppin alley-oop reverse dunk to shove it in the Spurs' face. 17 seconds. Oh, boy. The Spurs GM. I think we're drafting too many guards. Kaycock into the paint. Little jumper is good. 4 seconds left, and the Knicks will just hold on to the ball. So congratulations if there's any Knicks fans in here. 111-96 is actually the final score. Is that what, oh, that's what I got. And Becky's looking at the score thinking, WTF, as am I. Spurs were close in the game through most of the first 3 quarters. Just ran out of gas, and then done. I can't wait anymore. Alex, I started a Fire Joe Judge petition. I don't know if you're aware of that. I'm going to put it in the chat. I've got 41 signatures, but that's my official, and that's real. Fire Joe Judge on change.org. And I hope he's gone, but I have a feeling he's coming back, and we're going to see more of the same. Let's get into the final stats, my friends. If you're going to head out, please hit the thumbs up again on the way out. For the Knicks, R.J. Barrett with 31 points. Julius Randle only 2, 1 of 7 from the field. Randle, abysmal night, except for his 12 rebounds. Mitchell Robinson, double-double, 13 and 11. Alec Burks with 16. Evan Fournier with 18 off the bench for the Knicks. Quickly with 12. Gibson with 6. Grimes with 7. Toppin with 6. Knox, McBride, and Sims all had as many points as me. They all put up a donut. Let's get to the San Antonio Spurs and their box score. Yes, he did, Carlos. Yes, he did. Nintendo Lego NBA fan, go Spurs go. Even though it's a loss, I'm still here for my team. KBD with 4, Primo with 11, Jakob Poeltl with the double-double, 12 and 10. DeJounte had 24, but didn't really play in the fourth quarter. And only 24 points is good, but only 4 boards and 5 assists, well below his normal numbers. Lonnie with 15 off the bench, Drew with 8, Tyler with 3. Bryn Forbes rocking the 5 points and minus 18 in 18 minutes. You didn't hear that wrong. Bryn Forbes rocking a minus 18 for his plus-minus. Kaycock with 6 points and 10 boards. Also a steal and 2 blocks. Devontae Kaycock showing us, just need, maybe a little more opportunity. Joe Mama with 7 points, mostly in garbage time. Jalen Morris with a point. Anthony Lamb with a donut. That's all I got, my friends. The Giants think the petition would be worth doing. I made the petition out to the New York Giants and the 2 corners, Mara and Tish. So it's going to need legit signatures to have it get attention. Like, I'm talking 1 million. I don't know if I can get it being a small Giants channel, but who the heck knows? It's been earnest and getting bigger in the offseason you're right, Jacques Collins and Zach Collins. I know you mean Jacques Landale, but my friends, I'm going to wrap it up. A tough loss. I'll be back live Wednesday for the Spurs and Rockets. I appreciate all you that hang out, the team's losing. You guys are the true Spurs fans. You're the diehards and also supporters of the channel, so I can't thank you enough. Until next time, what you gonna do when TSR Sports runs wild on you? Go Spurs, go!